fragrance of white lilies drawing me deep while I wait and won't accept that you're gone. No meaning in moving on. Let me rest here beyond this pain. Sweet refuge, may I remain locked in time with you.
Once again, there we go. Hello, chat! I can't believe we are literally in the final, maybe final stream of Corpse Factory. If we finish it, and then, like, it's just so good, and we're missing some CGs, and we want to go back and get the other CGs. Maybe we can do an ending 2.0 where we go back and try to get everything else. Because I think we did miss some along the way somehow, even though there was very few choices. But, oh god. This finale is making me start to rethink my whole, like, changing approach to visual novels. Because this has been such a treat. We worked so hard to get to this ending, and it's like, it's been such a fun journey. And I kind of, as much as I said after this, I really want to do, like, after this and Cupid Parasite, I want to do the beginning of a visual novel and then finish it off stream. I'll probably still do that just for the sake of having more on the channel. But it's been a big treat getting to share this with you guys. And it's making me sad that I won't have as many experiences like this because it's been such a journey. And especially this game with it being so wild. To be fair though, playing any games after this, I do want to play Corpse Party. I feel like that might hold up. But it's going to be kind of difficult to find another game to follow this one. This one has been so wild that finding a game that's like is equivalent is going to feel near impossible. To find something that makes this big of an impact, I guess, is a way to word it. Because this one has been, certainly something. Yes, exactly, Zyra. Roller coaster ride for real, for real. I still think that Noriko is one of my favorite visual novel characters of all time. Even if she's a little, yeah. I want to be her for Halloween. I think it'd be really fun. She kind of reminds me, actually, of Wednesday Addams in the new thing. Like, if she took her hair out of braids and dyed part red, I feel like it's just Wednesday. But I'm really excited to finish it, and really nervous to finish it, and really sad to finish it. But we're gonna finish it, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Hello, C14, and Ryan Glasner, and Lazy Shinobi. It is the finale, I hope. I looked it up, and we had around an hour left. At my speed, I'm hoping that means 3 hours. If not, that's really embarrassing. Yeah, surprisingly, Noriko kind of almost didn't do anything wrong. The plot twist of a century, I guess, but it's fine. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to one-up this level of unhinged. That's why I think Corpse Party, if we can get to it again in October, has a chance. Hello, Liana-san, and Vangala, and Demo, and Alien Ashford. Man, I still can't believe Aoi. Aoi is the one that's been going around actually killing everyone. Even though I called it in the beginning, that was half a joke. Can't believe I was right. I can't wait to see who actually survives this. I literally don't know. We know Kojiro is dead. At least one of these 4 people is dead. The man. No men allowed, apparently. He is dead. He is dead. The only man surviving that actually has a name, I think, is Shinya. And then unimportant people. No! No! Junpei isn't dead. Okay, Junpei's alive. Well, at least the girls are alive for now, question mark. Emphasis on question mark. Hello, Darkest! I am sad the game is ending. I'm sad. Best boy hasn't died yet. Junpei honestly has proved to be best boy. Because it turned out he was just doing all of this for Aoi. Aoi was the psychopath. So, Junpei, all he's been doing is looking out for her. And honestly, find yourself a guy like Junpei, honestly. He has couple goals. He's like the most supportive boyfriend I think I've ever seen in anything I've ever played in my life. I didn't expect Junpei to be my favorite character coming out of this game, but he's definitely up there. Hello again, Wolvie 2 and James Jackson and Yalter. I think I'm still supposed to hate Junpei, but I fucking love him now, man. Hello, cats. I can't wait for another normal, insane stream. Very normal, very sane. Yeah, he's voiced by Kaisi Ten. A lot of really big voice actors in this one. Hello, Christopher Wren and Aiden Steele and Objectively a Cat and Zyra and Daniel and Brandon Snipes. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be the last time seeing this intro screen. I might reuse that image, but with like other songs for other horror games. Like we can use it with Shangri-La maybe when we play Corpse Factory, but maybe add bootleg music because I got copyright issues with using it before. So maybe just with like some random song. Hello, T-Lion Dark Shadows 275. But we can use the visuals from Shangri-La. It'll be great. It'll be great. And on the bright side, we might beat this in under a year. That's pretty impressive. I think it took a year, didn't it, to beat like Color Malice or something like that. Hello, Ballistic Mouse and Yamana Corn. Hello, Jello Shot and Ethan Tama. And Take Man's Tunes. And Demo and Aaron Kelly. Give me 1 second. My throat is so dry today. Blah, blah, blah. Hello, Neo Darkies. Like, yeah, I never finished Yuppie Psycho either. It's like, I want to finish it. I really want to finish it. But there's two types of things that I always tend to prioritize. Things that are either trending at the moment or things that are still relatively new. And if I want to do some more self-indulgent shit in the middle that I know won't do well, but I really want to do it, I can only really prioritize like 1 or 2 tops of that a week. Otherwise, I'm like tanking my channel. But I've been really prioritizing this. Hello, Neo Darky there. I think I already said hi. You get a bonus hi. Hello, Mercenary. Man, we gotta be Yuppie Psycho sometime. It's so damn good. Hello, A97 Lord. Hello, Death God. Under a year to know you were a speedrunner? I know, right? That's so incredibly fast for me. Under a year? Incredible. Incredible. You never thought I'd finish a game that fast, did you? Hello, Astrofel. You are early, and I caught up with chat really speed because I do want to jump into the game so that we can finish it before we start Final Fantasy. Hello, Dimitri. Yeah. It's gonna be an adventure. I am not ready for this ending. But everything has to end someday, so. Are you guys ready for the ending? I don't know. Are you guys ready for the ending? I'm gonna take a sip on my tea and stall. Absolutely not. Yeah, that's a mood. That is a mood. Couldn't possibly be ready, not with this game. Yeah, not really. I'm scared. I'm glad we're all on the same page. All right. Let's give it a go. Also, my internet is being batshit again. I don't know why. It's like never recovered. Ever since I used to be fine streaming at 6,000 kilobytes, and now it like barely works with 3. So I'm sorry if it ends up chugging. Let me know if it's chugging too bad. All right. Here we go. Oh, you guys never told me there was no music! Guys! What did I say about telling me if there's no music? Every stream. You guys don't tell me when there's no music, bruh. Do you want me to rage quit streaming? I will graduate if you guys step down. One of these days, I'm gonna rage quit streaming if you guys don't tell me. I can't tell on my end. Unless you tell me, I can't tell because I can hear it. Oh, Robert, thank you for 22 months stalling time. You've given me a few seconds of stalling. Please tell me. I actually have the worst anxiety about that. Like, I'm shaking now. I shake for like 10 minutes after I find out there's no music. Please. Okay. We're back to owie time. Let's go. I'm gonna have a bite of my food first. Hold on. Ow. There. It's just weird without music, because then, like, whether it's, like, spit in my mouth or me moving my leg, you can hear all my, like, body noises, and that grosses me out. So I don't want to do that to you guys if I can't even handle the noise. Blech. I collapse on my bed. I ignore the nagging in my brain telling me that the door is unlocked. I ignore it until it feels too real and we already finished this part. I think we went back and did it, and I forgot to save again, so I'm just gonna skip it. Here we go. Let me know if the volume's okay or if I have to turn the game up. Hello,
I
Dr.
reckon
Dreads.
I'll have some work for you soon. The other heralds have been keeping the numbers up.
Volume is good. Okay.
There just haven't been any requests for this area lately, you know?
So basically, the Owie and the other heralds have been helping each other with the killings, which is why they've been harder to catch. Yeah. I'm only half listening to Junpei. He said something about why I haven't been tasked with killing anyone lately, but I don't really care about the reasons. Junpei's the only one in contact with the leader of the human removal service, so there is an actual leader. It could be Shinya. I just take orders like all of the other heralds. So it could be Shinya. Not that I've met any of them. Every herald has their own district, their own turf. If a request comes through our website, it gets allocated to the herald closest to the victim. See? That's kind of smart! Hey, Bucko! It must have been a week since I last got to kill. Maybe 2 weeks? Oh, Sister S, that makes sense how they're able to do so many then. Yeah, Amazon level logistics. It's not that I like the killing. It's not that I want to do it. It sure sounds like it. I fulfilled a request simply as a way to antagonize Noriko. It's my role to play in backing her into a corner and shutting down Corpse Girl. And so far, thanks to my contributions to the human removal service, we have been incredibly successful. So she's like the most useful killer. Probably because all of her practice killing Noriko's victims. Corpse Girl is all but a distant memory to the general public. If people really want to request somebody's death, they come to us, not her. I don't plan on remaining with this group for much longer. After all, Noriko's pretty much already broken. She's a wreck. Once I find her, I'll possess her and quit this group. Then I'll finally have the life I always wanted. Noriko's life. You can't just kill someone and put on their skin and take their life. That's not how it works, Aoi. That's not how it works. I'll resurrect Corpse Girl when I feel like it. I'll use my inside knowledge on the human removal service's operations to bring them down myself. So she wants to become Corpse Girl, destroy the human removal service, become a better Corpse Girl than Corpse Girl ever was. Why though? Why though? After that, I'll be able to spend my days in peace, living free of fear, finally comfortable in being the girl I want to be. I think Aoi should find a new role model. And maybe consider not killing her role model. Just a thought. I'll truly be Noriko.
Yo, babe, you in there?
No. I think Aoi is long gone. I don't know what this is. This isn't Aoi. I suppose I drifted too far away. I don't think she's gonna hold on to Junpei after all this. I think she's gonna kill him. I rub my eyes, looking at Junpei, and flash him my sweetest fake smile.
I'm okay. Sorry, honey bear. I'm very tired.
If this is fake, just imagining all the pet names she gives him, I imagine she's like cringing every time he gives one and just literally is doing that to match his tone. Aww, I feel so bad for Junpei. She doesn't deserve him. Not at all.
Oh, don't sweat it. You want me to grab you a cup of coffee?
She's thought about this plan all the way through, just about as much as Kojiro thought through cutting off his left arm.
That would be lovely. You always know how to make me feel better.
Of course. I'm on it, babe. You wait right there.
Probably the game ends, she ends up all alone. If not dead. Yeah, Junpei can do so better. Junpei stomps away and heads behind the bar, leaving me alone in this empty section of the cafe. I take a seat on one of the cardboard boxes lining the wall. The box is solid thanks to being packed full of various canned drinks. Man, everyone who orders a drink at the cafe doesn't understand how blessed they are. They get to order a drink that Aoi sat on. The maid cafe belongs to us in the early hours of the morning. The place doesn't open until noon, so there's no one here this early. I have my own keys these days, regardless of whether or not I'm supposed to. So they're abusing the workplace. Nice. Junpei suggested we use the place as a makeshift base of operations after after I decided I was going to continue working here. That was some time ago now. Hello, CNBTC! Originally, I truly had planned to quit. Okay, so she wasn't just lying. I was going to work with Noriko. My manager at the time used to drive me insane. I couldn't wait to get away. But after I killed him, things here weren't so bad. Yeah. That's one way to, fix an abusive workplace. Just, kill your manager. For legal reasons, I can't recommend that. The new manager is great. He doesn't pressure me to work shifts I don't want to. He doesn't let customers take advantage of the staff. Neither the new manager nor the staff members care that Junpei and I meet up down here. It's not like we leave any incriminating evidence behind either. Sounds like it's great now. Hello, Umber Phantasma. Oh, Neo Murder. It's simply an easy place for us to meet up and talk, since Junpei lives so far away from me. So this must be kind of in the middle. The added benefit is what we have access. The added benefit is that we have access to cheap drinks and food, thanks to my employee discount. So hanging out here is actually quite pleasant. So for the Final Fantasy thing, give me 1 second, so I am still having an opening for vocals, but I'm gonna talk about that next stream. It is only open to mutuals or people who played with me on stream though. But if you played with me on stream, I will give more information on that next time. Because I'm doing a Final Fantasy stream after this, and that's where I'll talk about it a bit. Oh god, I dropped my coaster. Cup on the desk it is. I wait for a while longer for Junpei to return. I really could use a coffee right now. Same, bro. It's no caffeine day for Pam. His return is heralded by the thump of heavy feet against the tiled floor.
Got you, fam.
Junpei is starting to sound like all my friends on Discord. He really is best boy. Junpei sidles up to me and hands me my favorite drink. A tall iced coffee with an extra espresso shot and a dollop of ice cream. He is the best! I fucking love Junpei. Can I please have him? Can we kill Aoi? Can I date Junpei instead? Oh, GC.
Oh, you're the best.
Yeah, the drink
baby.
sounds quite good too.
Yeah, I know it.
He giggles in his insanely irritating, high-pitched way and begins to chug down his own latte. That's even better! We can laugh weirdly together.
So I wanted to ask you a favor.
Anything for you, honeybee.
God, I love him! A tuft of milky foam sits on his top lip, and I have to hold myself back from stabbing him in the face. At least Aoi's POV is quite entertaining, if nothing else. He's a total bro, right? I fucking love him! I knew when I saw that keychain I was gonna love him. And then I thought I hated him, but I was just being gaslit by Aoi. I actually do love him after all.
Noriko apparently spent a lot of time in Shin Okubo with her accomplice Tomoe.
Shin Okubo, huh? Good old K-Town.
Wait, is that where K-Town is? I've been to Shinokubo and I never knew that. I just went, I'm pretty sure it was Shinokubo. It might have been somewhere else nearby it. Pretty sure that's where I went to, just to walk along a river. That was really nice.
What'd they go there for?
Hi, Link King. God, I wish I
Doubt
would go
it.
there for karaoke.
Noriko sounds like a drowning cat when she sings.
That's so mean.
Then what?
Well, I'd like to think that's where the factory is located.
Probably.
Oh,
I mean, we don't know,
gotcha.
Dramatic irony is that they don't.
Ooh, you could be onto something. Trip from Kojiro's mark to Shinokubo wouldn't take that long. Since they used to move a lot of bodies around, it's definitely a viable location.
I agree.
Right on. I'll look into it.
Nice.
I'll track down factories in that area and get my troops to investigate each one.
So he's actually gonna send people other than himself to investigate. It's probably better to be safe. Because they might not kill a rando if they see a rando going inside, but they'll definitely kill Junpei. Hello, T-Lai. I'm careful not to let him see me roll my eyes. By his troops, he means the guys he plays online games with. You guys are my troops! A bunch of teenagers that all look up to him because he's a top-ranked player. Just like you guys look up to me and my skills, right? They're not involved with the human removal service. They're just pawns that Junpei uses to complete legwork around town. Imagine if they knew what they were doing. If nothing else, you guys at least look up to my barbecue skills, okay? Hello, the Rapture Queen! Sadly, they're happy to serve him because they all see him as their sensei.
Cool. Let me know what you find out.
She looks so disgusted.
I'm itching to get this all over with. My love.
Flip of personality real quick. It's increasingly difficult to act pleasant around Junpei. My mouth tries to clamp itself shut every time I use a pet name or affectionate term. I know that my time to discard him is near. Once I become Noriko, then... No! No. You know what? Now the ending I want him and Shinya and Tomoe to become besties and everyone else to fucking die.
You can count on me, sweetums.
Don't kill him! Don't kill him!
Now,
Not
drink
after
up and
everything
get
he
your
did
energy
for
back.
you! I take a sip of my iced coffee and can nearly taste it. Because my tongue is dead, the food and drinks I consume need to be extra strong or sweet for me to have a chance of enjoying the flavor. She needs to get over herself. She needs beyond therapy. She needs, like, multiple therapists at this point. But Junpei doesn't know this. He just thinks I have a sweet tooth. He can think whatever he wants because I just don't care. Aww. Extreme therapy, yeah. Or a good smack in the head. Maybe that'll fix her, I don't know. Hello, Nagoku! A message from Junpei arrives while I'm lying in the fetal position on my couch. Junpei free Wi-Fi is his username? What the fuck? Hey cutie, the guys checked out a bunch of factories yesterday. Got the location. Hit me up. I have to read the message twice to be sure my eyes aren't deceiving me like usual. Does he truly have the location I've been looking for? I take a calming breath. I don't want to jump to conclusions, especially with something involving Junpei. He has the tendency to exaggerate and may just be trying to get me excited about some useless information. I sent him a short reply requesting the info. I instantly receive a thumbs up emote. Then the text box changes to an animated ... as Junpei composes his follow-up message. Which is probably, yeah babe, got it. I got it for real, for real. The wait is agonizing. If Junpei pulls through for me here, I might finally learn Noriko's location. If it all pans out, then everything could be over by tonight. It's hard to not get excited about the prospect. It's hard not to get ahead of myself. I could leave my death behind and never look back. I could become Noriko and live the happy life she's been keeping to herself all these years. I don't think Noriko's having the happiest life herself, considering the meds she's on whenever she has an episode. I don't think she's having a happy life that she's hiding from you. She's also been pretty open about her life, except the corpse girl thing. The message finally arrives on my screen. I'm not talking to Kyohei. Yeah, Ali's a little delusional, even more than Noriko somehow. Hello, Bleach. Grass is greener on the other side, except the grass in both of these locations is mowed and dead. It's an address. Not that I expected anything else. A street name and a factory number in the Shin-Okubo area. Hold on, I'm gonna get a bite. Ow. Yum, 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 yum. How is Noriko the sane one? I ask myself that every day at this point. It doesn't make sense! Well, here we are. Wait. One more message from Junpei comes through. The guy saw a chick matching Noriko's description inside that factory. They thought she was a zombie. Go check it. Sounds like whatever they checked for, they found the right thing. This is it. As long as this information is solid, I've located Noriko's factory. My entire body begins to shake. An icy chill washes over me, as though I've just walked into a cold shower. Good, I was gonna say she needed one if this was gonna get horny hours in the bathroom all over again. Hello, Jet Black Day! It's a strange sensation for a dead girl to feel. Pain doesn't affect me, and yet the cold is something I can never banish from my bones. No time to focus on that. I have to stay calm. I need to concentrate and pull myself together. I launch myself up from the couch and collect the backpack hanging over the coat rack. I unzip it, run my hands through its contents, and convince myself that everything I need is within. After swinging the bag over my shoulder, I throw open the apartment door and venture outside. Let's go! Ah! Blech. The factory is a rundown mess. How anyone can live here is beyond me. Conway's Quest, hello! We're playing as one girl about to murder another girl. I don't even know how to explain this any further with how much goes on in this game. But yes, we got the murder bag! We're on the way to do a murder! I suppose I'll just have to find a way to make it feel like home. Maybe once I'm inside Noriko's skin, I'll be able to understand why she's comfortable here. She really is gonna wear her skin. Sew it on top of her own, no big deal. If Kojiro thought he could sew his arm onto a dead body, I'm sure she can sew Noriko's skin onto her face. It's fine. Yeah, the more I look at it, the better it seems. This will be my home. I'll be Noriko and live here happily ever after. Hello, Quintel! I'll sit back and enjoy the life that she's been withholding from me. Firstly, I need to find somewhere to change my clothes. I can't kill someone if I'm wearing my nice dress. That's just not acceptable. Okay, so at least she has some common sense. That's reasonable. I did consider changing at home, but then I would have scored funny looks from people on the train ride over here. Is it strange that a dead girl fears entering a socially awkward situation? Yeah, socially awkward. Killing someone in my nice dress. I always go out of my way to avoid uncomfortable situations. Perhaps just a remnant of the life I once knew. Something that I can't quite leave behind. It's the same as my obsessive compulsions. They cling to me like carrion flies swarming over my corpse. I shouldn't be worried about any of those things. But dead or not, My mind can't just discard the anxieties that shape my entire life. Wait. What am I doing? Why am I trapping myself in pointless thoughts? I don't know, pointless thoughts like murder? The entire thing seems kind of pointless if you ask me, but okay. My goal is right in front of me. Noriko is on the other side of that brick wall, completely unaware of what's about to happen. I mean, I did tell her I'm gonna strangle her in her sleep. So she's probably quite aware, actually. Hello, doesn't everyone else, King? A heavy-handed slap to my face doesn't sting, but it causes me to reevaluate what I'm doing. William, focus. First, I'll change into the gear provided to me by the human removal service. Then, I'll shimmy into the factory through an open window. I'll locate Noriko and drive a knife into her chest. I'll pluck her still beating heart from her body like a ripe strawberry. And then I'll carve my name into the pulsating, blood-spurting organ. I don't really think you have to go that far. I mean, you can. But I don't think you need to. Noriko's life will be over, and I'll be reborn. I'll baptize myself in her lifeblood and become the girl I've always wanted to be. Imagine killing your best friend rolling around in her blood. And then telling the world you're her. Okay. And I'll be happy. Something tells me that's not gonna magically make you happy. Yeah, I'm also reasonably sure that's not how it works. It's just a little. Happy just like Noriko. I mean, if Noriko's your standard, sure, you'll be happy. But that smiling, carefree girl that I spent my youth with. I mean, I don't think I've seen her smile the whole game, but okay. That girl that faced her mother's attempted suicide with a stoic smile. That girl that didn't flinch when her father walked out. So you're just jealous how she can handle bad things. That's because Noriko has actually acknowledged that she at least tried therapy. She at least has meds. You know what you need, Allie? You need some meds. Just a little. That's true. She could become a Noriko VTuber. I mean, that would be a way to become Noriko. The girl that stayed inside every day when the outside world just became too scary to face. The happy, carefree girl without a single problem. Oof. I mean, that part kind of made sense because Allie didn't have the option to stay in and become a shut-in because inside was worse for her. She never knew how good her life was. She wouldn't have lasted a day in my shoes. I hate her so much. I'm going to become her. Why would you become someone you hate? My backpack hits the ground with a dull impact. I tear my yellow sundress from my shoulders and let it fall to the ground just like a snake sheds its skin. Okay, so wearing a nice dress, wearing an awkward murder dress on the train is apparently too socially awkward. But stripping naked outside on the street and changing, I guess, is not socially awkward. Okay. The cool afternoon breeze bites at my naked skin and makes the tiny hairs across my body stand on end. Why can't the dead feel the cold? Or why can, I guess. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Let me look up this number. I gotta make sure that's not important. Hold on. Hold on. My guess is it's spam, but I don't know. Let's see. Wait, everything is saying it's a legit number. What is it though? Huh? You know, I'll probably leave a message. I don't know what that is. It's apparently a legit number, but I don't recognize it. So I'll check my emails really quick, but just in case anyone told me there's anything I should be looking for. But I don't recognize it. I get a lot of spam, so I don't want to take my chance that it's just spam, right? I don't know. I don't see anything in emails, so we're ignoring it. We're ignoring it. I do not appreciate being called on the phone. I understand sometimes you have to, but like, I actually hate phone calls so much. So if you call me and I don't know if it's important, I'm not gonna answer, bruh. Okay. The dead shouldn't feel anything. I crouch and rummage through my backpack, trying my change of clothes. Slowly, calmly, deliberately, I dress myself in the dark gear that marks me as a herald. One of many. Maybe it was Allie that we stabbed earlier then. I note the comforting weight of 4 knives concealed within my jacket. 1 in each sleeve and 2 against my chest. Hello, Joey. Yeah, it's always best to ignore unknown numbers. I agree. It's important to be armed to the teeth. After donning every article, I pull a broad mask out of the bag. A mask in the likeness of Corpse Girl, my enemy and my future identity. Did they try to make the mask look like Noriko? That's so weird! I slide the mask over my face and a curtain of calm descends over me. This is the last time I march forward in the name of the Human Removal Service. This is for my own personal agenda. The scheming of that rebellious group of killers no longer guides my hand. The time has come. I approach the factory's front entrance and try the door, simply out of curiosity. I don't expect Noriko to have lowered her guard so much, and yet... Wait, what if someone beat her to it? The door swings open. She left it unlocked, or she didn't, and... a mistake I never would have made thanks to my overbearing compulsions. Or maybe she abandoned the factory. This place reeks of death. If I wasn't so accustomed to the smell, I'd probably vomit. Do dead girls vomit? No! You're not dead, Allie! Give me a sec. Ah! Yeah, she's really embracing the being dead thing, except she's not dead! Exactly, the also don't drink coffee or any sustenance for that matter. Allie needs to acknowledge that being dead inside and being dead outside are two different things. For example, I am one and not the other. Which is up to your interpretation. The dull, steady hum of an air conditioner registers in my consciousness, but doesn't distract me from examining the surroundings. Countless empty body bags are strewn across the pockmarked concrete floor. Some are stained with brown blood and some are completely clean. A series of shelves, almost like warehouse racks, run along the walls and across the floor in haphazard patterns. Whoever planned this layout was out of their minds. However, this is my home now. My home. Soon. Striding forward, I weave between shelves and step over discarded body bags. So far, there's been no indication of Noriko's presence. Still, I draw a knife from inside my sleeve so it rests in the palm of my hand. The metal handle is cold. If you can feel cold, you're not dead, Owie! Cold. Why do I feel cold? The entire factory's like a freezer. How can Noriko live here?
Hey.
Okay, I guess she did just leave the door open. Okay. My torso twists in reaction to the monotone syllable. The quick movement sends a shooting pain across my chest. Pain? Pain?
It's you.
Here we go! Showdown between the two killer ladies of the century, except one of them has killed and one of them has not. Oh, damn.
Hello, Harold.
It's the boss fight! Is the music loud enough? Or can you not jam to it? Is it too quiet to jam to? Should I crank the whole game?
It took me a while, but I figured out what your mask is supposed to be.
Her.
It's like an artistic representation of Corpse Girl, right? The Corpse Girl mascot that appears on my website.
I wouldn't say it's a shame it's only a visual novel, because personally, I like writing. The downside of action boss fights is you can't have writing. They're both good. Oh, it does! Because the mark's on one side! It does almost look like the Corpse Girl website girl. I forgot about that. Noriko flashes her phone at me, and I glare at the website displayed.
That's totally copyright infringement.
Imagine going to a copyright place and copyrighting your illegal murder website. I don't know what to say to her. This isn't exactly how I imagined this encounter would play out.
Why'd you fake Junpei Matsumoto's death?
Because he's my boyfriend.
You know what I'm talking about, right? That time we met in the underground parking lot. You planted a look-alike corpse to fool us into thinking Junpei had died. Total Corpse Girl move, by the way.
I was like, thanks. It was my first step to becoming you. I'm glad I'm on the right track.
Guess you stole that strategy from me, too. I sense a lawsuit.
Yeah, I like the choir music in it. She steps forward with a hand outstretched. I instinctively lash out with my knife and slash her wrist. But her hand comes to rest on my shoulder, the tiny nick from my inaccurate blade not even prompting a splurt of blood.
Ouch. That stung a little.
Dang! Noriko's kind of badass! The warmth of her hand seeps into my shoulder. It's almost comforting.
Aoi.
Wait! Wait, are they gonna date after all? Are they gonna date after all? She's like, you know I still love you right now. He's like, panic.
I miss you. I really miss you.
Hot damn!
Can you take off the mask? Can we just talk?
I didn't think so. I don't think Noriko can fix her, but I mean, we can try. Wait, was this Yuri the whole time? I mean, Noriko said that the love of her life was Aoi. We already knew that Noriko was like hopelessly in love with Aoi. The problem is, Aoi fucking hates Noriko because she wants to be Noriko. Noriko wants to date her, but Aoi wants to be Noriko. She doesn't want to date her, she wants to be her. Imagine if this whole time, Aoi actually did want to date her, but she just didn't understand the gay panic. She didn't understand her feelings. So she thought she wanted to be her, but she actually wanted to fuck her. Imagine! Hello, clouds! Yeah, I think everyone's brain is confused. In a good way, though, in a good way. Mm-hmm. Oh, give me 1 second. Yeah. I don't take off the mask. I don't know why I'm standing here listening to her. The mask is kind of cute. I don't know why her presence and reassuring hand has caused me to lower my guard. They just need some counseling and some couple therapy. She smiles. This is the happy, carefree Noriko I grew up with.
You're so beautiful.
I like where this is going though. My OTP from the beginning, together after all, maybe?
I'm really sad we can't be together.
She's really like, if we can't be together, just kill me. We can be together once you are inside of me, once you become me.
How are things with your boyfriend?
Well, we just declared we're gonna kill him after you, so Is Noriko like psycho? They're both quite psycho. I think everyone in this game is quite psycho. That single useless word crawls out of my rotting mouth like a diseased maggot. It's all I can bring myself to say.
You can't tell me? It's okay. You used to be so open with me. And then, you died. We tried to keep our friendship
Don't
going.
go
after
along
that,
with it.
but we've never really been the same since then, have we?
No.
I hope you get the help you need. Alex.
Yeah, right? Right!
One day, we can put all of this
Finally, someone said it! Finally, someone said it! Who knew that Noriko would be the one to convince Aoi to go to therapy? Who knew? My fingers loosen, the grip on my knife weakening. It falls to the concrete ground. I don't need it anymore. I tense my arms and squeeze my hands together, desperately trying to crush Noriko's throat beneath my fingers. No, we're back to murder. We're just gonna kill her with our bare hands, we decided. Her skin is warm and flesh is red as my grip tightens. I bet Noriko's like, joke's on you, I'm into that. She kicks against me, but the pain doesn't register. She's weak and frail. Damn! We might actually kill Noriko! Her strangled cries drowned out by my own grunts of exertion. Yeah, the line between murder and foreplay is just a little slim right now. Anemic fingers swipe at my arms constantly, only serving to irritate me. Hello, Patrick Connor! I could hold her neck in one hand and use my other to plunge a knife into her face. I could continue to strangle her until I crush her windpipe. Or I could slide smash her stomach open and let her intestines spill out onto the ground. All of these options are appealing. All of the options can be put into motion within seconds. I take my right hand off her neck and slip it into my jacket, ready to pull out a knife. My left hand closes tighter on her neck. And Noriko closes the distance between us, causing my elbow to bend and allow her closer. Ayo, makeout session? Or she headbutt. I mean, that works too. Her forehead slams into my own and my neck recoils backwards. Falling to the ground, only able to blink once as I try to work out what just happened. It's called, you both have a concussion now. Congratulations. She somehow summoned the strength to headbutt me. Noriko used headbutt. Super effective! Frail, weak, ghostly Noriko? She actually stood up for herself. She actually struck the person she loves. So what, did you think she wouldn't? Bruh. I don't know. Oh man, I did not mute that. You're welcome. I mean, if someone was trying to murder me, even if I loved them, I think I'd give them a smack in the head too. I'm dazed but ultimately uninjured. I didn't even feel the impact on my skull against the concrete when I landed flat on my back. It's amazing she's been able to kill so many people with how bad she is at this. To be fair, she not only gave Noriko a warning, she's very anxious right now, whether she realizes it or not. There's a lot of pressure on her for this kill, so she's probably faltering a lot more than usual. Noriko towers over me and rubs her neck, her ragged breathing even louder than the thrumming air conditioner.
Sorry, Allie. I had to defend myself. Please, get up. Let's talk about things.
She's literally choking at the last second. Yeah, I think it's just she has so much pressure to get this perfect. I get up. Hello, Unibear. I slip the knife into her side and feel it slide neatly between two of her ribs. Her taut, thin skin does nothing to resist the impalement. Okay, she's dead now. I don't think there's recovering from a stab in the ribs. Noriko looks down at the wound and mumbles in surprise. I drive the knife in deeper, and with a flick of my wrist, I pull it sideways, slashing her belly wide open. An arching stream of blood sprays from the savage wound and forms a macabre rainbow before me. Time to roll in her skin! Noriko coughs and gags as she frantically tries to stem the tide of blood with her hands. Hello, Necta! As long as it doesn't puncture an organ. Oh, that sounds nasty. I'm pretty sure it punctured a rib. Or it went through between the ribs. I'm pretty sure it punctured a lung and or a heart.
Corpse girl will.
Yes, she will, because now she'll be Allie. She falls to her knees.
Get
Damn. Her empty breath falls with her, and her face slams into the concrete. Noriko Kurosama is dead. Using the very same knife that slashed her open, I cut along the seams of my jacket and skirt. I strip myself down with the blade until I'm standing cold and naked in the factory. What the fuck? Don't tell me. Okay, we thought Kojiro was the one in the dead bodies. Don't tell me Aoi is the one gonna get stuff on with the dead body now. Oh fuck. Right when I thought Kojiro would have been the worst match for Noriko. Damn. Oh. I think she might actually be about to try. Watch her slice open her own skin, try to fit herself into Noriko, and then they'll just fucking both die. It doesn't take long to strip Noriko. Okay, they're both naked in a factory! This game does truly deliver. It's a game of all games. It doesn't take long to strip Noriko down as well. I'm extra careful with her clothes, and I don't use the knife this time. Oh, dear me, dear, no, we just stripped her down with our hands. I simply pull her dress up and over her until it slides free from her motionless body. I hold the dress up against me, letting it press against my own form. I look down and admire the sight of myself, imagining what I'll look like when I wear it. Thank you for dropping a like! I can finally become Noriko. I can wear her clothes, live in her factory, talk to her friends, work at her office. I think her friends in the office might notice something's up. Yeah, this is really not how that works. I can do all the things that she loved to do. All the things that made her happy. Also true, she has no friends anymore. I slip the dress over my head and force my arms through the sleeves. It's a little long, but overall it fits me nicely. Hello, MacBreak! I'm Noriko Kurosawa. Hi, Ski Time. That happened. Final act! Let's go! Okay, we're into the final act. It's probably short, I don't know. When Mother killed herself, she didn't die. Well, she died. But not really. It's a funny thought. Everything that she was, everything that made her Asuna Kurosawa, left this planet on that day. Her body remained, but her soul had departed. She got sent away to a care facility, and I didn't see her very often after that. On the rare occasions I visited her, I would always notice that her eyes no longer looked like mine. I wonder what that means. I hate her for what she did to her family. Yuriko and I were only children at the time. But Mother hung herself up from the ceiling and made us watch. She encouraged us to kick the chair out from underneath her. That's fucked! You do not do that to your family, let alone children. We didn't understand what she was doing. She told us it was a game. Well, that's really fucked! So we kicked the chair, and we laughed. Well, that explains Noriko's trauma. My mother laughed, and then her neck snapped, and she stopped laughing, and that light in her eyes that I once shared with her was extinguished instantly. Hello, Tonwin! Yuriko screamed, and I screamed, and Mother just wouldn't move. And we couldn't get her down from the ceiling, and eventually, Yuriko remembered how to call for an ambulance, and paramedics arrived, and we were taken away. And after that, I was completely fucked up, because you don't just walk away from something like that and act like nothing happened. I spent years trying to force the painful memories of her attempted suicide out of my mind. But I didn't exactly cope with it very well. How could I? I'm assuming that this is Aoi pretending to be Noriko, by the way. If I find out otherwise, I'll change my voice. I became terrified of the world and became used to locking myself inside and wasting away. Oh, I'm gonna have some food. Give me a sec. Ah! I guess that explained how Yuriko coped with life by bullying her coworkers. Not that it made that okay either. Yuriko dealt with it a little bit better than me. I can't say her rebellious behavior was the right way to cope, but it had to have been healthier than staying inside for weeks at a time. That's what I'm wondering. Where it feels very not rose-tinted, I'm wondering if it's not Aoi. That's nice that I'll switch voices if I find out it's not. By the time I reached senior... let's just change now and assume it's not Aoi. By the time I reached senior high school, I think I'd mostly gotten past everything. The vision of Mother hanging from the ceiling in front of me didn't haunt my dreams. The sound of our laughter intermingled with screaming didn't always ring in my ears. Aoi helped me through a lot of it. Okay, it's probably Noriko. She shared all of her problems with me and made me feel a bit better. Like maybe my life wasn't so bad. Aoi's life was kind of messed up. Kind of? Well, no, that wasn't apparently a lot more than kind of. Yeah, it's probably a little bit before Aoi did her in. That sounds probably accurate. Her father was arrested for various crimes and didn't spend much time in her life. I think because of the reference to Aoi, it is actually Noriko. When we were ready to graduate, he came back to town and violently attacked her. That's fucked. She called me and told me that he killed her. But she killed him too, so it was all going to be okay. Her words, not mine. Her first murder was her dad? Oh shit. That must be why she had no qualms about murder after that, damn. Hello, Chirpreed! Hello, Teru! How are you doing? Big warning on the screen, this is not an exaggeration. Please keep in mind, the game contains mature, dark, sensitive topics. So if any of those make you uncomfortable, run away now. We're talking everything from murder to self-harm to, everything. Just everything. So it's a really good story, really good game, but if anything like that makes you uncomfortable, run the fuck away. Otherwise, you're good. Let me pull up one of your clips real quick. Thank you for the raid. Hold on. But yeah, it's an adventure and a half. Onyo is right. It is a big onyo. Big onyo. Alright, give me 1 sec. I meant to search allocated on YouTube, but I searched onyo. Give me a sec. How have you been liking streaming on YouTube? I much prefer YouTube. Let's pull up. You're still new to it? Yeah, how have you been liking it? I'm gonna pull up this Vtuber was lied to the short. Hold on. I'll need to make sure I have it set up to capture. Oh, it's set up wrong. Glad I checked. Give me a sec. Alright, this is now Teru! Make sure to go and follow the channel as well. Yeah.
Hello?
Shut! I'm not muted! You can't trick me!
How do you know OBS isn't lying to?
OBS never lies
Oh
to
no.
me!
Hello,
Oh no.
Renee, how are you, my
How
wife?
is my
Is she
audio
muted?
gaslight? No!
No way!
Renee, am I muted?
Yeah, you guys are lying. Shut up. Gonna check my own stream because I don't even trust my
I
own
thought I
voice.
wasn't muted once and I had the microphone to monitor only.
Muted!
You were muted!
Myself on my own stream. Wait, I really can't hear myself on my own stream. Renee! Come fix it! Help! Wait, you're not? But I can't hear myself. Is something else muted? I'm scared now. It's my XLR! I muted the media tab! Hello?
I'm not muted!
At least you were having a laugh along with chat, right? That sounds like it was a fun time. I hope you had a lovely stream. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm the CEO video of Playasia, Obake, Pam. I sometimes do a singing with raids, but I'm gonna skip it right now because we're trying to finish the game today. All I will say is I'll give you a tease. I'll give you a tease. I have a song cover. I have a song cover of this on my channel. You'll have to listen to that to hear the full thing. Okay. The fragrance of white lilies drawing me tea while I wait and weep. That's it. That's it. You guys can go listen to the full cover on my channel or wait till the end of stream, and then if there's time, I'll sing it again. And it's such a good song, though. It's the opening to the game we're playing right now, actually. All right, back into it. We're almost done the game. We actually died. 2 of the player characters died. Yeah, it's been a while. So right now, I think we went back in time a little bit because we're from the POV of someone who's dead. But that explains why she thought so little of killing other people if she killed her dad in self-defense. Yeah, Allie did kill her dad and Noriko killed her mom. They're almost like parallels. They're almost parallels. I never understood what she meant when she said she was dead. I think graduating put some distance between us, so I never truly tried to figure out her words. My own problems came back to haunt me once I moved out of home. I became completely distracted and almost forgot about Aoi. The apartment I moved into, I should have known that smell of mold wasn't normal. I should have paid attention to the shoddy repair work that had been performed on the wall. Oh yeah! In the wall! There was a dead body hidden in the wall. I was wondering if she ever found out about it. I should have just walked away and found somewhere else to live. I wonder if the dead body in the wall is what got her obsessed with dead bodies, the smell of it. Or even if she knew about it and finding it's what fucked her up. But that apartment... I suppose that's where I started to lose control of my life. Yeah, this could have all been avoided if we had just had the Yuri High School timeline. Really, though? And that's exactly the reason I need to return there. Oh, maybe we get to see her finding the body. Several days later. Or Aoi as her finding the body. One or the other.
Looks the
Okay,
same
so
as
it was
always.
her. Yeah, hidden roommate didn't pay rent. To find a corpse and be like, damn it, they could have paid rent all this time. I'm not looking forward to climbing the rest of the stairs up to the apartment. I can hardly walk at all, even on flat ground. It's because you don't eat. She literally said she doesn't eat because she prefers looking like a dead body. But I have to do this. I can't let Stitches and She survived. She didn't die. She didn't die. This is after. She must have just been unconscious. And someone must have come in and interrupted and saved her. I wonder if it was... Could it have been Shinya? Could he have set up Aoi for failure, knowing that Aoi did all the killings? Yo? I can't let the stitches and bandages and painkiller distract me from getting inside. I don't know how long I was in the hospital for. none of my personal effects were with me when I woke up. I had no phone, no purse, no handbag. But the doctors monitored me for a few days, and then let me go. Even though I told them I had nowhere to return to. I guess Allie did just leave her naked on the ground. They just threw me onto the street. Hello, Skeptical Panda! Wow. Well, I'm trying to figure out what happened, yeah. It might have been Junpei. Junpei might have come to his senses and been like, I'm sorry, I can't let you, Allie. They just threw me onto the street. They couldn't even tell me what happened to the girl who attacked me. They had no idea if she had been arrested or not. I have a feeling she's still out there. Then she's gonna come back for you, bitch. I guess Allie might have put on the clothes and ran away. Or she would have put on the mask if somebody came in and saw them. Regardless, I'm here now. My wound is apparently on the mend, and I don't have any signs of infection. That's a fucking miracle! All I have to focus on is the ascent in front of me. Each step I climb is more difficult to conquer than the last. Each time I raise my leg, I experience a tearing, searing agony along the left of my stomach. More than once, I've had to stop and check that my stitches haven't torn wide open. When I'm sure my flesh is more or less intact, I continue scaling the mountain. My head throbs and beads of sweat drip down my face. When I hit the landing on the level below my own apartment, I spy a familiar face. Oh, the neighbors are still alive! That's one nice thing, I guess. Yeah, it might have just been a box cutter. It never said what the blade was. It could have been really small. Especially if it was concealed in her jacket.
Noriko?
Momo Ogawa, the daughter of Kenji Ogawa, the man I framed in order to maintain my innocence. I wonder if he got out, because they would have found out it wasn't actually him, right?
Hey, Momo.
Dad! Oh, she's happy that Noriko's okay! They must have been so worried about her. She just disappeared when she started living in the factory with the dead people. Her panicked cry isn't the reaction I was suspecting. Her father's exiting their apartment just as Momo cries out, especially because she fucking framed him she was using his Wi-Fi to commit murders, so she literally framed him for murder. But I guess he got out. They must have realized it wasn't him. He does a double take before glaring at me. Tatsumaki, thank you for subscribing!
Nariko.
Oof. Awkward
Surprised
reunion.
to see you here.
Awkward reunion. I can't quite get a grasp of his tone. Is he happy to see me or angry? Does he even know that I'm the reason he was arrested? Well, I'm assuming that the police let him go fairly quickly. After all, he's here at his home and not rotting in a cell.
Hello.
Just hello, normally.
Your landlord said you disappeared.
Okay, so he must not know, otherwise he would have definitely brought that up.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I just, ran off, killed some people, lived in a factory. She literally can't explain this to her landlord. She's gonna be fucking kicked out.
Are you okay?
Aw, they care!
You look like...
Death? His gaze turns to the hospital tags adjoining my wrists and the package of spare bandages I have slung over my shoulder. He knows.
You know, you disappeared right around the time the police...
So maybe he did clue in a bit.
Huh?
Forget it. It's nothing.
I guess he doesn't know for sure that it was her, but a part of him suspected. I have a bad feeling he's beginning to piece something together. If he works out that I'm behind his false arrest, then...
Sorry, I should go.
Yeah. Come on, Momo.
He at least suspects.
Bye-bye, Noriko.
Not that he's told Momo anything.
Bye, Momo.
That's true, he sees that she's been through hell and he's just like, forget it. That's fair. The girl waves excitedly as her father leads her downstairs. I should feel relieved that he's safe, but honestly I just feel guilty. As you should! My actions, Corpse Girl's actions, put a lot of strain on that little family. I have to keep going. Noriko can feel guilt, apparently. I know, it's a shocker. I didn't think she had a conscience. The last flight of stairs is torture on my battered body, but I persevere and reach the front door to my apartment. Hold on. What if the locks have been changed, though? Hello, Nico. Thank you, Michael, for subscribing. It's at this moment that I remember I don't have any keys to get in. Yeah, right. Shit. Out of desperation, I try turning the handle and... the door opens. Either I left the place unlocked or the landlord has been inside and forgot to lock up. I'm just thankful I can keep moving forward. I was gonna say, what if Aoi is sitting there? The curtains are open, bathing the living area in a soft light.
I'm home.
For once, no factory, actual home. Home. Oh, that's not right. This isn't my home. This isn't Noriko's home. This is Corpse Girl's home. Oh shit. I never really lived here. I simply existed within these walls. That's good. That's good. To truly move on, she's getting a new home. I think that's probably for the best, you know, just move on from everything. Maybe Noriko will actually get better at taking her meds and have better therapy, and maybe Noriko can move away from this situation. The real Noriko was held hostage by an omnipotent presence sealed in this home. She's not entirely wrong, you know? Like, she went insane living in this place. But she's not entirely wrong if you think about it metaphorically. She was possessed and compelled to do all this shit. Not necessarily by someone else, but by a darker part of her brain. And you know, she's waking up. Maybe. The things here are just as I left them so long ago. It's a comforting feeling. At the same time, it sends a chill down my spine. It's time to move on. I stride with purpose towards the kitchenette and slide open one of the drawers. Inside is a small mallet with a metal head. It's a treasure I acquired from the garden shed on the apartment grounds back when I first moved in. Time to break down the walls? It's not very large, but that suits me just fine. I don't have the strength to wield anything bigger than this. Bringing it to bear is still a great deal of effort. I grip the handle with both hands and lift the deceptively heavy tool. The landlord won't be happy? I don't know if the landlord's gonna be less happy about the repair job or the fact that there's a dead lady in his walls. Equipped with this tiny weapon of destruction, I slowly lurch through the hallway. Oh god, here we go. Here we go! I make my way to the very end where a blank, sharp white wall faces me. The paint on the wall is peeling, like it was slapped on without care. That was gonna be one of my main complaints about the game. I never got to hear what she thought of the body, but I guess now we know! master's craft like it was applied by an amateur. Yeah, Koji, bro. I had the lingering stench of mold at its strongest when I stand in front of this wall. I bring the mallet down with both arms. The heavy metal head crashing into the wall with as much force as I can muster. Alright, guys, cliffhanger time! I gotta pee really bad! Don't you guys love me and where I always choose to take a pee break? I'm an expert in the stay tuned for our next time mode of streaming. It's my superpower. I call it the cliffhanger. Ha! Cliffhanger, go! That's really terrible. Down? Oh, yeah. Blah. 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 Blah, blah, blah. Ooh! Okay. What's the hitbox for bombs? It doesn't seem to be too big. At least the hitbox for them is pretty small. Yeah! Okay. Now I just need to get past here, right? Wait, what? Did I just go back to the fucking beginning? Ah! Oh, I don't want that one. Hold on. I got out of the game! Fuck! There goes my say-so. Hold on. Holy shit. Poor Donnie. Oh yeah, Donnie died!
What?
I forgot that he fucking died! Weirdo, if you've got any seat. Well, I did say I could use another husband around. I think playing Busted Fellows before this was a fucking mistake. I'm ruining a children's game. And no funny business. We'll do this easy way or the fun way. Slow does it? My buddies! My life! Flicky, get back here. Okay, fine, I'm gonna abandon the Flickies. Fuck the Flickies. I'll hopefully find them on the way back. I think I'll probably go other places down there, not up, so we'll probably fine. Yes. That legendary's bipedal, I don't like it. Some heads are rolling. You mean the characters? Oh god, she became face skin. Let's sing Lilium. Oh, I forgot to do the speed boost. Okay. Oh, sing, maldita virtu, sapientiam, et lingua eius, loquetarim visum about Huevitas bien coronavita quería. It's so bad. Apparently, when you emote while taking a selfie, it can sometimes make your face stick that way. Damn. I'm invisible! Guys, I yeeted out of existence! We are back. We are back and ready to find out what's in the walls. Or rather, we know what's in the walls, what state it's in at this point. Ooh. Look allergies! Hold on. The cough is so much worse than usual because of all the moves. I'm so sorry. I have to mute like twice as much as usual. Oh, I'm hungry. I have one more bite. I'm really hungry. No. Okay. Almost good. Okay. I think, hold on, I missed. Toddwin, thank you for the super while it's gone. Gotta go. Here's my Please Don't Stab Me tribute. Hope everyone has fun. Thanks, Pam. Thank you. Thanks for joining the finale. Yeah, we're gonna find out what the landlord's gonna do. Yikes. The struggle of bearing the mallet is taking its toll on my wound. I feel the stitches in my stomach threatening to snap and break. That's not. Oh, I felt that. It was peeing. But I can't stop here. I can't stop until I've crushed this wall and revealed the glittering contents of the true bitterness inside. Another swing, and another crash against plaster. A cry of pain, and another hole in the wall. I scream and swing the hammer and groan and slash and weep, and the wall rumbles beneath my sheer force of will. White dust clouds my vision. White dust clouds my vision. It provokes me into a coughing frenzy. I can do that very realistically right now, but I won't. You guys don't want to hear my cough full power if I try. When my eyes and throat clear up, I throw the mallet to the carpet and venture forward. I clamber through the human-sized hole in the wall and find myself within the secret cache on the other side. Let's see. How she be looking a bit different. she be looking a bit different, just a little bit different. She is still hanging out though. She's still hanging out. But she be looking a bit different. Here's the best part. There's gonna be photos of her with Kojiro on the walls here, so she's gonna know that it had to do with Kojiro. This is the true corpse girl. We thought it was Noriko, but it was actually her. Stench assaulting my nostrils no longer disguises itself as mold. It's the fetid malodor of the rot and decay. The inimitable inimitable trademark of a decomposing corpse. They wouldn't know that much because most of their corpses didn't get to this point. Yeah, the eyes in the walls were too real. They were. Is it buffering? It is buffering. My internet's really bad right now. I can't drop it any either. Hold on. I know I can still send messages. Is it still usable or is it really, really bad? Oh, it just went back up to around 3K, so it might be okay now. God, this is annoying! I'm gonna have to get someone to check the internet, but I can't anytime soon because everything is everywhere because of cleaning with the mold and renovating. I don't want someone to come look at it in this state. Fuck. I'll have to figure it out. It's stabilized a bit now, so it's probably at least better for now. Okay, let's read this one again. It's the fetid malodor of rot and decay, the inimitable trademark of a decomposing corpse. I spent too long fooling myself into believing it was nothing concerning. Did I check to see if it's actually mold? Listen, I'm ripping the intel. Well, not me, because I can't with my allergies. They're really severe. The entire walls and floor are being ripped out. If there's anything in my walls, which there has been things in my walls, we found things in the walls, I would know. The walls are down. There's no walls. Well, the gyprock anyway is gone. There's still like building supplies, but I would know if there was something in the walls. I would know. Buried in the backyard, though. That's always a possibility. Sometimes there's weird smells back there. I assume it's the compost, but... Wait. I spent so long pretending that a corpse did not live within the walls of this apartment. The truth is, this corpse pinned to the wall is the root of all evil. I mean, I can kind of see that to a small extent. Like, the smell of it would have driven her absolutely batshit. What driven her to do the stuff she did, not so much. She's kind of offloading the blame a little bit. It's an infinite fount of misery and despair and malice and death and hatred. That is actually kind of possible. It could have ruined the vibe and like made things really, really bad. It could have been cursed though, you never know. This is corpse school.
Hello, old friend.
I did not like that. I did not like that. I did not like that. I also loved it though. I loved it. The corpse does not reply. To call it a corpse is no longer entirely accurate. It has become little more than a skeleton, an osseous edifice, a macabre tribute to the unyielding sands of time. Didn't he add stuff to it to preserve it? It would have been here a really long time to get this bad with everything he did to try to preserve the body. Bone and flesh and hair and fabric blend and intertwine and melt together to form a sickening representation of human beauty. Beauty? I used to think this body was pure perfection. Back when the corpse was more or less intact. It was the image of a gorgeous, vibrant young woman. Wait! But how does she know? Did she find it herself? And then nope out and just repair the walls and pretend it wasn't there and then, like, convince herself it didn't exist? I wonder. wonder if she unearthed it at some point. Yeah, it sounds like she unearthed it. She did know it was there. Yeah, the shoddy patch-up job must have been her. She kept her there as like an icon of beauty? What the fuck? I aspired to become just as beautiful. Slender. That's why she was obsessed with looking like Corpse Girl. Slender, elegant, graceful with pale skin and dark eyes. Oh no! Looking at her now, it's clear to see that I was deceived. The form before me is not beautiful. This is fucked up. It's revolting. I shaped myself in the image of death, truly believing I was transcending mortal beauty. This corpse controlled me for so long. This corpse manipulated me and made me want to become just like it. Somewhere along the way, when identity began to dissolve, and I started to believe that I'd become this rotting carcass, this powdered bag of flesh. That makes sense! For the parts that we thought Noriko was saying, like, no, I'm not a corpse girl. Everything makes sense now. I think what happened was a mix of her not taking her meds and refusing to eat because she wanted to look like the corpse girl. I think the combination of the two really fucked up her mental state. Because, like, physically, not just, like, mental state in terms of, like, trauma, but, like, when you mess up your meds or mess up your eating that bad, you can, like, literally start to lose a grip on reality. You, like, start, like, I'm not anything similar, don't worry. But I get really bad hypoglycemic attacks, where it's, like, I don't have diabetes or anything, but it's, like, pretty similar. Where if I go a couple hours without eating, I will start shaking and getting really confused. So I can imagine someone doing that on purpose for even longer, how bad it could potentially fuck you up. On top of the fact that she refused to take her meds. Hello, Crooked Gamer, you just, you popped into, something. Yeah, I can have a really heavy toll. Moral of this entire game is take your meds and get therapy. Spell has been broken. I don't know if it's because of my near-death experience or the clarity of mind inspired by an intoxicating cocktail of painkillers. But, or the fact that the hospital forced her to take her meds, maybe. You know, just a thought. And forced her to eat with an IV at least. I no longer want to associate myself with Corpse Girl. Good! Good! I'm so proud of Noriko. One person in this game, at least one person might have a good ending. At least one. I want to be myself. Just Noriko. Noriko had the biggest character growth. I expected her to have none. Here we are. Hello, Taz. I no longer want to kill in the name of this blasphemous effigy.
Corpse Girl.
Good for you, Noriko, indeed.
I found you here. Trapped in this storage closet.
She did find her before,
Just over
okay?
a year ago. And you stole my life from me.
And in return, that happened to Aoi. Looking at her now, I can't help but wonder what the hell went through my mind when I let her possess me. Oscar Solo, thank you for subscribing! Why did I discover this corpse have such a profound... Why did discovering this corpse have such a profound... Oh my god. Why did discovering this corpse have such a profound, lasting effect on my psyche? Psyche? I don't know. I shut my eyes as a wave of dizziness threatens to overcome me. Man, I'm glad she came to her senses, though. Staggering in the near darkness, I struggled to regain my balance. had blocked out the memory of discovering his corpse for so long. I refused to acknowledge it ever happened. That's fair! Finding a body in the rear walls would fuck you up so bad. I can kind of understand the fact that she might not tell anyone, cover it up, and like pretend it never happened. I would probably call the police. But the fact is, if you're already quite unstable, you might just like not be able to handle it. Being, nope, didn't happen. Nope, and just cover it up. But the crystallized fragments of the forgotten memory finally breached the surface of my consciousness. I can finally recall the events thanks to the clarity brought about by my current state of mind. Should we tell Aoi? I don't know, should we tell Aoi? It happened several days after I moved into this apartment. The musty smell of mold lured me to the wall at the end of the corridor. The wall that had been hastily patched up and covered with plaster and paint. Oh, okay. So they both did a very shitty job. Okay. I wondered about the surface of the source. I wondered about the source of the smell. I figured it might be a leak, a busted pipe that needed repair. Instead of calling upon the landlord for assistance, I took matters into my own hands. Perhaps I was inspired by my newfound independence. I had just become a free young woman living on my own for the first time. Perhaps I was just stupid. Probably that one. I located a mallet in the garden shed. I tore down the wall. I found a corpse girl, and in that moment I fell to my knees. Someone had hung this corpse upon the wall and decorated the storage room with books and photographs. The sight of the dead woman bearing down on me instantly unearthed the buried memories of my mother's attempted suicide. Because she's hanging. No. I didn't even think of that part. No. The pain and despair that I had repressed for so long found its way out of my mouth. It formed an unholy scream. Everything somehow came full circle. I didn't expect everything to tie into each other. I think the fear of that discovery is what's... I think the fear of that discovery and the subsequent revival of subdued memories caused me to slip in and out of consciousness. I was paralyzed by fear, and my entire body was racked with pain. Looking back now, I feel like I must have spent days lying in a heap on the floor of the storage closet. Days spent within a dreary haze of dread and depression and distress. Days spent at the feet of that hanging corpse, that form I began to look up to and idolize. Days spent in a lull, a fever dream, surrounded by photographs on the wall of all manner of corpses. Days and days of my soul and identity slipping between my fingers. Something must have eventually cracked inside me, because I remember getting to my feet and repairing the wall. Man, this is actually so sad. I don't know how I did it, but I patched it up and painted over it and vacuumed up all the dust and debris from the carpet. And then the memory of the entire incident just vanished from my mind. The only relic I retrieved from that storage space was a single book. A heavy tome that must have tumbled out of the closet during my delirium. Photography, a comprehensive history of photo manipulation. It was the book that got her to be friends with Kochiro. No. No. Pain. Ugh. now, Corpse Girl doesn't look the way she used to. Uncovering her today hasn't shocked me into submission like it did all that time ago. Am I stronger now? No, not really. I mean, with all the hell you've been through, I'd say maybe a little. But I was prepared to face her this time. And now, I'm here to bury her. I really think she should just call the police. As I calmly assess how difficult it will be to retrieve her from her position, my eyes fall upon the dozens of photos plastered haphazardly across the walls. We are the police, apparently. Photographs of nameless bodies printed with an instant camera. There must have been 10 or 20 or 30 corpses across the entire series of images. Yeah, Kojiro used to live here. He was the one that put her in the walls. And all these bodies are probably from his morgue. I don't recognize any of them. That's the only comfort I can take viewing the images. The comfort that I'm not the one who decorated this room with these macabre visuals. Yet again, she's disgusted by Kojiro. She just doesn't know it yet. She'll probably clue in though. Kojiro's not a serial killer. This was his girlfriend. She got hit by a car. And, instead of doing any normal thing with her dead body, he brought her home and buried her in the walls, as her burial. And the photos are from when he worked in the morgue. They were his patients. They were already dead when he got them. Patients is probably the wrong word. I don't know the word. Yeah, he just kept her body, you know. Whoever put that... Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he literally dragged her dead bodies through the streets. There's a CG of it. Whoever put these photos up is undoubtedly the same person responsible for hanging Corpse Girl on the wall. All of these photos look so real. And all of these photos are in such normal situations. Someone called the police. No. Which is more plausible than you'd think. Because there have been a lot of psychological studies that have shown that in a situation, the more witnesses there are, the less likely anyone's going to call the police. So probably everyone assumed someone else called the police and no one actually called the police. Hello, new play. His material for... Yeah! We know he was really into dead bodies and now we know why. Because his girlfriend was dead in his walls. His girlfriend awoke something in him. There's an image of a decomposing body sitting on a bench waiting at a train platform. He's wearing a suit like any ordinary businessman. Another image is of a headless couple at a dinner table. Dressed in their Sunday best, they're sharing a candlelit meal. Corpses going about their daily life. Eerily reminiscent of something else I've encountered before. Of the book. Maybe this is when she clues in. What was it? A book I read? Instinctively, my eyes turned to the pile of books toppled over in a corner of the storage room. There are dozens of duplicate books as if they were abandoned here by their own author. I crouch and dust off the cover of the book at the top of the pile. Dazed by the Dead by Nobel Sinclair. Nobel Sinclair. Underneath 10 more copies of the volume is a different book with a familiar cover. Yeah, I can see his girlfriend killed because he got to witness her dying, right? Not really messed up any remaining sanity he had. Strange Flower, which is also the name of the opening song. I know this. The very same book that Koichiro lent me so long ago. Except the book here is not some worn, well-read library copy. It's in pristine condition, save for the layer of dust coating it. There are nearly a dozen copies of this book as well. Someone intentionally abandoned these books here. And the fact that they are accompanying so many photos of corpses, not to mention Miss Corpse Girl herself, is no coincidence. So the real one at fault for this whole thing is Kojiro. You know, the death he kind of had it coming. These books and photos, as well as the copy of false photography I found here so long ago. Hello, Alexigara. Are you chilling, eating dinner while watching the stream? I don't know. You tell me. Extra yummy with the side of thriller. All of this somehow embedded itself into my consciousness and inspired me to start Corpse Girl's website. I'm sure of it. This room, this fucking cursed room, ruined my life and corrupted my mind! And I have to wonder if somebody planned it all. Did somebody leave all these things here in order to break whoever entered? That's probably a far-fetched concept, but she has never hated Kojiro more in her life. I'm desperate to place the blame on somebody. Anybody but myself. Yeah, the music's really good. The music's just god tier. A light slap to my face snaps me out of my inner ramblings. Yeah, no, Kojiro's too stupid to plan that. It's time to bury Corpse Girl and put this life behind me once and for all. I can't really atone for the things I've done this last year. Hell, I don't think I actually need. Oh, I don't actually feel like I need to atone. Cause you never did anything, it was all owie. It's not guilt that's eating me up inside. But at the very least, I can move on. I carefully remove the restraints tying Corpse Girl to the wall. Feel the weight of her rotted body collapse against my own frail form. Her head leans against my shoulder, and for a brief moment I pause and let her rest against me. At least she knows she's nuts. Yes, she's pretty self-aware. I run a hand through what's left of her hair. Ew! She spins a lot. We both have. Are we gonna get the Yuri ending, just not the one we expected? We're both Corpse Girl. Well, we both used to be. Hello, Chaos Metroid! Now we are just empty husks with no purpose. If we're not Corpse Girl, we'll probably be forgotten. Lost to time and memory. For once in my life, I'm looking forward to being forgotten. Night, Daniel! Oh, there's multiple endings! Ending hell! Noriko Kusawa. I guess we get multiple endings in a row instead of, like, branching. We're at ending C! POV Noriko.
Good morning. Sorry I'm late.
Noriko be looking different. Yeah, she got a haircut. Hello, TGM. This is somehow, is it just me? Or is this somehow even more disturbing than Noriko finding the corpse in the wall? This is somehow worse to me? Oh, it's definitely Aoi. It's definitely Aoi. Holy shit. I like need a moment. Oh. It's Aoi. Remember she killed Noriko to become Noriko? If you look at her eye color, that's not Noriko. And her voice is not Noriko, and her pose and her face is the exact same as Aoi. Oh no. She probably thinks she succeeded in killing her too. Hot damn. Hot damn. Or. May I present an alternate possibility? It's not actually 3 months later. That was a lie. It's way in the future. This is Noriko and Aoi's child. Hello, Captain Prince. Captain Price, sorry. That's my only other guess. I make a quick apologetic bow to my coworkers before hurrying over to my desk. Yeah, Noriko would never bow or apologize. No one seems too bothered about my tardiness. A few people offered a raised eyebrow, but they quickly returned to their own work. I wonder if they even noticed that it was a different person. I take a seat at my workstation and switch my computer on. It whirs to life as I organize my belongings. Wouldn't Noriko have been fired though? From my handbag, I retrieve some key items. First is my canned coffee, still ice cold thanks to convenience store's powerful refrigeration. All this dialogue is repeated from earlier in the game, from Noriko's POV. It might be her first day back, true. Second is my headphones. I can't complete a day of tedious data entry without listening to music. Hello, Cameron, Brennan, thank you for 2 months. 2 months, let's go, thank you. Last but not least is my phone. The screen is a little cracked, and the protective case has seen better days, but it's invaluable to me. Something feels slightly off as I look at the screen. There's a nagging feeling in my mind. Some small voice telling me that this isn't my phone. But I know it's mine. The familiar red case, the spiderweb fractures inching across the glass. It's my phone. No doubt about it. She knows. She knows deep down. If someone came into the office cosplaying as your coworker, would you say something? I'm gonna be honest. Unless I was the boss and I had no choice but to address it, I would very purposefully choose not to say anything. I would very purposefully make the immediate decision that that was not my problem. Pushing the strange thoughts from my mind, I turned my attention to my computer. That's true, Noriko did try to get her job here. She just, started a little late. Yeah, it's HR's problem. Although we killed HRs, or even a new HR person now, I don't even know. Hello, Blue Crystal Lazuli. It doesn't take long to read over the day's list of tasks. I'll be continuing what I started yesterday. Easy! Okay, it's not the first day.
Noriko?
Shinia's like, the fuck? I'm startled by the sudden vocalization of my name. I don't know why. People call me by my name every day. Don't they? She's not enjoying this as much as she thought she would, is she? I think she feels trauma. Every time she hears Noriko, she's like, I didn't kill her!
Oh, hello, Fujikawa.
Awkward. Shinya Fujikawa, standing at my desk, scratching his cheek awkwardly. I get the feeling he wants to approach a topic of conversation that makes him nervous. He's gonna bring it up. He wouldn't tell anyone though, because he knew that she killed Noriko. He knew. He edged her on. He asked her to help.
I wanted to apologize. I haven't been present in the office of late. Was there anything you needed to discuss with me during my absence?
He's probably, what he actually means here is, did you do it? Did you do it? I think about the question. Shinya and I don't really need to talk on a day-to-day basis. Oh god, my stomach, you didn't hear. His work is fairly unrelated to mine. I'm just a data entry temp after all. But we do have a history together, I suppose. We went to school together after all. We were never exactly friends. Actually, I always kind of had the feeling he had a crush on me, but he's not really the type of guy to make a confession. Oh, Jesus Christ. It was Noriko he had a crush on, by the way. Man. He would report her to the police if he knew he killed her, he would. Because he said he planned on, if it came down to it, doing it himself and reporting himself into the police. So yes, he must not know for sure it's her. He's probably trying to figure out if it is her so he can turn her in. Howie always used to joke about how he and I would make a cute couple, but I could never see it. He was, and still is, far too dull for my tastes. Yeah, you're into Junpei's. Except you're not even. Poor Junpei. Howie. Why does that name sound so distant? I try to put a face to the name, but my mind draws a blank. She was my best friend, and yet it literally blocked her own existence from her entire memory.
Noriko?
Oh, sorry. I get lost in my own head sometimes.
As we can tell. She can skinwalk, apparently. Nah, I'm pretty sure it's just like dyed hair and an outfit, but kind of gives those vibes. She did take on her identity, though.
Yes, I see. Well, if there's nothing you need, then I'll be on my way.
Okay, then.
Say, your old friend, Aoi Sato? Have you heard from her lately?
He knows. He fucking knows.
No. Actually, I feel like something must have happened to her. We haven't spoken in God knows how long.
In other words, that's her way of hinting. Don't ask this question, bro.
Is that so?
I don't think he's that oblivious. With the way he was asking awkwardly, he knows.
That's too bad.
I find it odd that he leaves the conversation with those last words. He simply walks away from my desk. I feel like he's trying to figure out if she's guilty. My phone cries out. The unfamiliar ringtone, one that I never selected, splits my head wide open and prompts my brain to spill out between the cracks in my skull. I squeeze the sludgy gray matter back into my head and blink a few times, then realize that my brain is not actually leaking. Just a trick of the light. Oh god, no, she's hallucinating. Hello, Milker Gamer. Too scared to confront is what I'm thinking. He is not oblivious at all, I don't think. I struggle to maintain eye contact with the screen. The caller ID flashes across the device, identifying the caller as Noriko. Me? My own name? Myself? Noriko is calling me? I'm calling myself? Oh, this is gonna be good. A dull ache still throbs within my head, as though it has been recently emptied. I answer the call. Wonder if that's the mystery number that called me earlier.
Hello?
I hear a sharp... What the fuck is this song? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Okay. This song is the most unsettling one in the game so far. Hold on. Sounds like some creepypasta BGM. I hear a sharp inhalation of breath and then the call cuts out. It takes a few seconds for me to realize I'm crying. Shinya's at my side, his arm around my shoulders, and within seconds the rest of my coworkers are staring down at me. I'm on the floor, my face nestled within the plush office carpet, but I don't know how I got here. This is very different than last time we were on the floor at my office. I'm supposed to be stoic, unflinching. It's my ideology, my entire identity. You can't just get rid of your anxiety by pretending to be someone else, bruh. So much for stoic, unflinching Noriko. Remember, stoic, unflinching Noriko. Maybe if I just close my eyes, I can make everything return to normal and start this day over again. Oh boy! That was fucked. The stairs upward feel particularly difficult to climb today. That's true! No one's gonna check if it's Noriko because she seems the same amount of crazy. They're like, whatever. I also feel like if they're a temp agency, they probably have like... They probably just are so short on workers. They're like, you know what? If you're doing the work, we don't really care. Hello, Shadows. The stairs upward feel particularly difficult to climb today. It was a rather strange day at the office, but I know that returning home to my family will make me better. Shinya took me to the train station and waited until I boarded my train. It was really sweet. Family? Family? I agree, family? Huh? 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 I don't fully recall the things that he said to me. He might have mentioned something about not needing to return to the office anymore. Maybe all my work there is completed? No, you're fired, bitch. You're not even Noriko! My head is still a bit fuzzy, but I'll sift through the details after a hot shower later tonight. Since the sun is beginning to go down, I think the others should be home by now. Who are the others? Yuriko is probably relaxing on the sofa, and Mother should definitely be there since she doesn't leave the apartment these days. But we killed both of them though. Owie killed both of them though. I unlock the door to the apartment and wander inside. Oh baby! Oh baby! What happy family! We went from having dead girls hidden in the walls to now we have 2 dead girls open in the middle of the living room on the couch. Oh yeah, the whole gang's here, yeah! Wow. Wow! Legit, she did. She literally stole their dead bodies after she killed them. She did. She must have stole them from the morgue before they actually got processed. Oh, Master Cam and Infernals. It would have been easy operating as the human removal service to do it. Well, is this the happy Noriko life you've always wanted? Stepping through the open door is always a comforting feeling. It's good to return after a long day at work.
There you are. Good evening, big sis. Good evening, Mom.
She must have embalmed them or they'd be looking quite a bit more nasty by now, right? Yuriko offers me a warm smile. She's changed recently, yeah, to being dead. 1 second. Yuriko offers me a warm smile. She's changed a lot recently. Her foul, rebellious attitude disappeared when she moved in. Maybe she simply wanted our family to be reunited again. Maybe her delinquency was all just an act. a way of trying to deny what she really wanted. To simply return home. Sure. Sure, Allie. That's definitely it. Mother, on the other hand, doesn't really regard my entrance. But that's nothing to be concerned about. She's always distant and aloof. Wait! The mother... I don't think the mother was actually dead, was she? She might have stolen the mother from the facility.
Shall we order in tonight? I'm thinking some pizza would be delicious.
Yuriko nods. The act causes a small clump of her hair to detach and flutter to the floor. I'm looking forward to a quiet night in with my family and some pizza. This is not one pizza party I would want to attend. Can you imagine you're the driver delivering the pizza? She'll have to go pick it up outside the door. But no, you can't come in, sir. My family's a little nervous. FBI, open up! Here's your pizza. Literally. I never had the opportunity to enjoy these moments when I was growing up. In those days, I was simply grateful for the nights I could go to bed without any bruise or gash to cover up. Mother used to kick me and slap me, but hang on. I look at her now, slumped on the couch, completely lost in her own words. That's not the mother that used to abuse me. That's not the mother that was married to my father. What? Did she just choose a random woman? Yuriko never used to stand up for me, but that's because Yuriko was never there when I was growing up. Where was she? I shut my eyes and tried to sift through the confusing fragments of memories swirling within my mind. She's not my mother. This woman before me. Now this is a psychopath waking up. Oh no. This is a big Mayday moment. This is why this chapter was called Hell. The delusion is breaking apart. She's Noriko's mother. That's it. That's how I know her. Wait. Of course she's my mother. I'm Noriko. Duh. Noriko didn't die though. We don't know where Noriko went. She decided to move on with her life and just go somewhere. Either that or these are alternate endings. I'm not sure which. They're one after another, but they could be alt endings. How could I forget something so simple? It is Noriko's apartment, but Noriko said she wanted to move on from it, right? Yuriko was there when I was growing up. The reason she never stood up for me is because no one ever abused me. God, I don't know why I get so confused and frazzled like this sometimes. I smile at my loving family and clap my hands together.
Okay, I'm going to order dinner. Is everyone happy with barbecue pizza?
Don't worry, I think you can get whatever they want, whatever you want. I don't think they're hungry. Yuriko nods, and Mother lets out a quiet snore of approval. I whip my phone up to eye level and open a food delivery app. I notice that my battery only has 8% left. I should charge it up before it dies on me. I keep a charger here in the living room, so it only takes me a second to waltz over to the wall socket. As I lean down to grab the charger, I see that another phone is already plugged in. Another phone? Maybe Noriko went on like a mission to discover herself in the mountains, and now she came home. The case is blue, and the screen doesn't have a trace of damage on it. Whose phone is this? I nervously tap the screen and see a list of noise notifications. There are a lot of messages from someone named Junpei. Oh, okay, so it's her actual phone. She would still have her phone. She just must get confused. Junpei? Is a name that doesn't ring a bell. I checked to see if the phone is unlocked by pressing my thumb against the home button. Strangely, my fingerprint unlocks the phone instantly. My fingerprint? But this isn't my phone. This can't be my phone. The messages from Junpei all open in quick succession.
Babe, good news, hit me up. Waiting for you. Coffee today? Are you mad at—
Oh, she just ghosted him! Somehow for this game, that's even more sad than murder.
Talk to me, my little cherry.
Instant worst boy again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the blossom. Nope, that's it, he's done. Junpei's dead to me.
Talk to me, my little cherry blossom. I miss you. Did I do something wrong?
Hello, Harushito! Splitting sensation inside my skull returns as my eyes devour the contents of the never-ending string of messages. I feel like I know this person, but I can't picture a face. I can't picture any scenario in which we have ever met or spent time together. Why does he speak to me in such an unfamiliar way? Wait, he's not thank fuck. Wait, he's not speaking to me. Of course, this isn't my phone, so these messages were never intended for me. I throw the phone aside, happy to have broken free of my concern. It doesn't matter who the phone belongs to. It's not mine, so I don't have to deal with it. I plug my own phone into the charger and feel relieved as I watch the battery icon slowly fill up.
Okay, Mom, Yuriko, I'm going to go take a shower while my phone charges.
The music in this part is so fucking good. I just imagine she's gonna come out of the shower and the police will be here or something. She can't order the pizza until her phone charges, so it's fine. She couldn't actually order it yet, I don't think. I really like... I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the pulsing in the song, it kind of sounds like a heartbeat if you listen real close. It's hard to hear, but it really adds to the drama.
I'll order dinner after that. I promise.
It's very subtle.
Thank you for being patient.
For the first time in a while, Mother actively responds to my voice.
Oh no!
Noriko.
Oh no, no! No! Oh shit! I knew it! She was never dead! She's just finally getting responsive! She broke her out of the facility, right? She's not dead, she's alive, and she's gonna know that her daughter next to her is dead. She's gonna know that this isn't Noriko. She's gonna know something is wrong! Oh no! Her head lifts slightly as she regards me with her dull eyes.
Mom?
Oh. At this moment, Allie knew she fucked up.
Where am I? You're not normal.
Fear intensifies. Fear intensifies. A bead of sweat forms on my forehead, and a shiver crawls slowly down my spine like a spider. She's gonna be dead for real now. There's one way to make sure she never says this again. Just saying.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Her firm, accusatory tone immediately chills me to the bone.
Of course it's me, Mom. It's me, Noriko. No. You're... Where am...
Oh shit. I actually did not expect this at all, like ever in the game. Panic settles on her delirious face. I don't exactly blame her for being scared and confused. She's been in a near vegetative state ever since her attempted suicide. But for her to not recognize me, for her to forget what her own daughter looks like, it's inexcusable, unforgivable. I'm Noriko, damn it! I fall to my knees, the splitting, throbbing, aching pain of my skull reaching a crescendo, threatening to blow my brains out across the living room. Noriko! That was so pitiful. The laugh was so pitiful. Noriko Kurosawa! Oh, my heart! Look at me, Mom. Look at me. My heart is breaking. Mother's eyes widen as she looks like she's going to vomit. She turns to see Eureka, white and ghastly, in the seat next to her, a tear forms in her eye.
What have you done?
Oh! The voice acting here is so good.
What is this?
Just imagine waking up from a 10-year coma to this.
Just shut up! Just shut up and be a part of my perfect family!
This is like some Criminal Minds level shit.
Look at us! All three of us! We're the Kurosawa family, and we're finally back together. We're happy, right?
No! No! I don't think Alan. Oh, Alan did kill Yuriko this time. Yeah, that's true.
We're happy.
No. If I were the mom, I'd play along with it and be like, yeah, so happy. And then when Aoi goes in her shower, run! Run for my life! Just, pretend. Be like, yeah, happy. Ha, 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 ha. And then run. behind me, opening slowly. Oh no! Anyone order a pizza? Shit. This is so bad. Do the creaking hinges come to a rest? A strong voice floods my ears. Or is it Junpei? I wonder if it's Junpei. Hey, Nostromo!
Yo, Harold.
Shinya!
You're Noriko no longer.
It almost sounds like Kojiro, though. Is it either Shinya not being a wuss, or is this Kojiro? Hello, Emerald Ruby! I know the voice. It does sound like Koji, though. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Got work for you.
That's Kojiro! That's Kojiro! What the fuck? 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 The source of the voice wanders toward me, towers above my face down poor. There was only one other fake death this game, though. So this is, I didn't think they'd pull that twice. He said I'm no longer Noriko. Can my identity just slip away so easily? Can it vanish into thin air like it was never truly a part of me?
No.
How the fuck did he survive getting lit on fire? Wait, that's true, we never actually saw him die. Junpei could have dragged his body anywhere. We only saw that he was lit on fire. If they could have somehow put that out, kept the place burning down, and dragged him away. If they somehow could have, that's true, he was bleeding out, but if they somehow could have fixed him, hot damn.
I will always be.
Yeah, I had the durability strat apparently. Holy fuck. I was like, Shinya's the only guy alive, because like that voice isn't Shinya. It's Koji, but Koji's not alive. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I wonder how Koji feels that Noriko ripped the dead body out of the wall.
I am Noriko!
Damn. I leaped to my feet and launched myself at the man! The man who dared to enter my apartment and tell me that I'm not truly who I want to be! I barely catch a glimpse of his face before he pummels me in the nose with a broad fist. Man, we knew we weren't ready for the plot twist, but we still weren't ready. I'm on the floor again in an instant. The dizzying lights above me spinning from my blurred vision.
Get up. Get your things. We're cleaning up after Corpse Girl's mess.
Holy shit. Not even the plot twist had plot twists. Epilogue! Nobel Sinclair! Wait, was he Nobel Sinclair? Oh, wrong. I wonder if he was Nobel Sinclair. What if he wrote those books? 1 year later! Okay, we have another ending. I wonder if this is gonna tie the other two endings together. I think it ends in Kojiro's point of view. Okay, I'm assuming this is Kojiro, who is probably actually Nobel Sinclair, maybe. The book is almost warm in my hand. It's a pristine volume, fresh off the printing press. Paperback, though I would have preferred hardback. Been a while since I last published a book. Years. The few fans I have probably thought I disappeared off the face of the planet. I did. Anyway, not my fault. Death is death. Nobel Sinclair died in a fire inside his family home. That was a long time ago. Even though my name burned into ash, my body survived. He is Nobel Sinclair. I know I guessed that at one point, but I didn't think I was right. Damn! He wrote the books. He is the sicko behind everything. I bet he's also the one in charge of the human removal service. He might have been. He was stringing them both along just to see what would happen, maybe? I wonder. Had to pick up a new name after that. Can't wander this planet without one. I think we're on ending 4 or 3.
This body went on living for quite a while with the new name. I even grew to like it. Then the strangest thing happened. Another fire. Inside a morgue this time. The new name went up in flames. My body survived. Again. Fate. Don't know. Felt a bit lost after that. Felt a bit unlike anybody. I decided to pick the old name back up. Dusted it off. Pinned it on my chest.
So when it said when Noriko dug out the books, it was like they were piled by the original author. It actually was. That was foreshadowing that I didn't pick up on.
Nobel Sinclair. It always suited me. Mother gave it to me after all.
Hello, Tom Tom.
This time, I didn't want to completely disregard my existence. The time spent as another man. Too much happened. I've got too much to tell. Too many tales to keep to myself.
He wants to write a book about it all.
So this new book tells the entire story. From start to end.
Plot twist, Kojiro made this game. Damn. Corpse Factory, the name of the game, was actually the name of the book that Kojiro wrote! Holy.
Wasn't easy typing page after page with only one arm. One of the most taxing and challenging things I've ever attempted. But now it's done. Soon this new volume will hit store shelves across the country.
What did he do to Allie? I think it was left open-ended.
The world will know everything. I used pseudonyms throughout the book to protect the identities of the guilty.
At least he protected. Yeah, it got way more meta than expected. Apparently, the whole thing was real.
Didn't print Noriko Kurosawa's real name even once. Didn't identify Junpei Matsumoto or Aoi Sato.
One second. If he's clever enough to do all that, why didn't he think cutting his own off was a good idea? I think at that point, he was so far broken and gone that he was like just trying to recreate his own novels at that point. He didn't care if he died at that point. But then he survived, and kind of like Noriko, when he survived near death, he's kind of just like reawoken again.
Didn't call out Tomoe Watanabe, or even that wannabe detective that always chases me, Shinya Fujikawa.
I guess Shinya's still after him then. Shinya knows, and is still after him. Shinya's smarter than we think if he's on his trails. I think when they said clean up her mess, they meant getting rid of any evidence that could lead back to Kojiro. Because he published the book, right? He wants it to be seen as fiction. So probably, he's like, oh, this was inspired by the Corpse Girl and Human Removal Service drama all those years ago. He probably is trying to get rid of any evidence that could condemn him. And he wants Aoi to help in exchange for letting her live as Noriko. And Noriko probably just started a new life for herself, I guess. Yeah, the whole playlist is on YouTube actually, so you can listen to it after.
Most importantly, I didn't print my previous name. Not that name, anyway. I confessed a lot of things within this text. Even confessed my involvement with the Human Removal Service.
He was! Oh, fuck! Wait, no, he didn't start it then. If he got caught up in it, he didn't start it, he was just involved.
Getting caught up in that organization's web of death wasn't something I ever intended to do. It wasn't something Kojiro would ever have done. But it was necessary. Necessary in order to finish this latest book.
He might have helped Aoi kill Noriko.
Nobel Sinclair rose through the ranks of the Shadow Society within mere weeks. Chalk it up to his or my macabre experiences. Couldn't have done it without the connections I formed as Kojiro.
Yeah, he might have informed Junpei about the factory.
Couldn't have done any of this without him. I'm at the top of the ladder now, so to speak. Got a bunch of killers on my payroll. Even the dog, Junpei, is on my leash now.
Wait, does that mean he did become the leader? Or did he start his own? Did he become Corpse Girl? He started his own? Or did he take over? I think he took over the human removal service, maybe. Wiped out anyone who had any evidence of Noriko and or got them on his side. He's just the death god. He's full on Kira. This is Kira clothes, Kira pose, Kira lighting. He just became Kira. Corpse Boy. Yeah, he became Corpse Boy.
Don't know where I'll go from here. Original plan was to shut the human removal service down. Delete its existence as a final act of love for Noriko.
Okay, so he didn't start it, but he took over.
But the power is nice. The power is intoxicating.
Jesus Christ.
Again, Kojiro wouldn't have toyed around with something like this. I'm not Kojiro. I look over the book in my hand once more.
I wonder if there's a Tomoe ending as well, to be honest.
It's heavy. Full of words that carry more weight than they should. Whether people believe the content of this book's out of my control. But those with a keen intellect will surely be able to piece the truth together. My eyes scan the cover and read over the large embossed letters. Corpse Factory, a novel by Nobel Sinclair. I've never been more proud of my work.
Hot damn. Hot damn. I did not see that entire ending coming. I did not see that coming. What the fuck? The end. I guess there is no Tomoe end. What the fuck? What the fuck? That was truly the game of all games. That was an interesting ending. That was fascinating. I wonder if I missed one though. Yeah. I think it just skips to the endings. Maybe? It just skips to the endings. Which ending would you like to view? There's A, B, C, bonus ending. We didn't see the bonus ending, did we? We only saw Noriko, Aoi. There was Noriko, Aoi, Kojiro, and then epilogue. I think we missed one. We missed one. We totally missed one. True or false? Did we miss false, maybe? Or did we miss true? Did we only get the bad ending? Did we only get the bad ending? I'm gonna speed ahead just to oh, this is new. The false ending. So this is not what happened. This is, you can imagine that something good happened, but it didn't. We saw Hell C. Didn't we also see A? I thought we saw A as well. Okay, let's watch them all. I'll have to delay Final Fantasy a bit, but that's worth it. Worth it. Okay, we only saw C. Okay, let's watch the other endings. Holly and I used to always dream about getting away. Breaking away from all the stress and tension of our everyday worlds. Let's do the true one last, then. The epilogue, I'm pretty sure, is consistent, though. The epilogue was the Nobel Sinclair one. So we don't need to watch the epilogue again. She dreamt of going somewhere cold for a winter getaway. Somewhere she could snuggle up by a warm fireplace and drink hot cocoa and feel at peace. I told her I'd like to visit a sunny holiday destination. But I don't know why I said that back then. It was a lie. Everything in this game is a lie. I don't believe anything anymore. So this is Noriko's new apartment, probably. Oh, so C had 3 endings. Oh. This might be really long. Should I do one more stream where we check out the alternate endings? Should I do one more stream of it where we check out the alternate endings? I'm gonna speed through without paying attention. Just to see if I can get an idea for length without really looking. I'm gonna block most of the screen. Because this is around the time I usually stop, right? I'm speeding. Oh, I'm gonna mute it too. At least for you guys. I'm speeding. Just to see how long it is. It seems quite long. See you, Ramses? I'm not looking at the visuals. Oh, fuck! I saw a little bit to know that this is really bad. This is, oh god. The other endings are just as fucked. If they're short enough, we can finish them all today, but I think they're all kind of longish. It might be a short visual novel stream next time we do it. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a shorter stream next time we do it. But I think it's gonna take more than one day to do this. If it's short enough, I think I can do them all in an hour. We'll do that. But if they're not short enough, that I think I can do them all in an hour. Oh wait, that was actually kind of short, actually. That wasn't so bad. Let's do that one. You know what? Let's finish it. I'm too invested. If I have to delay the stream really late, I have to delay it really late. The thing is, I said I was gonna finish it today. I want to finish it. Fuck that, everything! It's not as long as it looks. We're so invested right now. I'm glad we got the ending we did too. That was really fucked up. That was a really good ending. I liked it. It was really interesting. This is the false ending. Hell was my favorite so far, though. Okay, I already read this one. I hated the sun. The harsh light and the warmth always used to leave my skin feeling prickly and scorched. However, things have changed through no plans of my own. For some reason, leaving behind the life of Corpse Girl helped me appreciate a few of the little things in life. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just happy I survived. Maybe I'm just glad that I don't have to keep living in that accursed apartment. I haven't fully recovered from the stab wound Aoi inflicted upon me. I haven't fully recovered from the scars she left in my heart. Literally and figuratively. I don't think I ever will be 100% healthy again. My doctor says these things take time, but maybe a slight limp and a dull ache in my gut from time to time is the small price to pay for my life. I made the decision a few weeks ago to attempt a beachside vacation. It went well. Pale, ghostly Noriko Kurosawa sat on a beach and attempted to get a tan. I did it for myself. Not out of some misguided notion that I should live out a dream vacation for Aoi's sake. Aoi can go on her own damn vacation whenever she wants. It's not like she's limping around with a cane and a serpentine scar across her beautiful skin. It's not like she had to struggle against the entire world just to get on an airplane. The beach was gorgeous. The water was pristine. I'd never seen anything like it in all my life. She must have... Wait. She lives in... Wait. Well, I guess she would have went to a fancy beach. I was gonna say, there's beaches near Tokyo. They're like a couple hours train away. Not even. Oh, hold on. But those moments of sunshine and relaxation were fleeting. Sitting alone now, this empty apartment makes that painfully clear. I had to return to Tokyo eventually. It was inevitable. But it feels like there's nothing here for me anymore. This one gets really fucked, by the way. Please reread my warning. From the tiny bit of the visual I seen while blocking it out with my hand, warning. maybe I'll move once more. Go to Osaka or Nagoya. No one in Tokyo for me. Aoi, Kojiro. They're either dead or dead to me. Tomoe doesn't call me, doesn't answer her messages. Shinya. Nothing, no one in Tokyo for me. My eyelids close gently and the sweet embrace of sleep takes me. I decide to go for a walk to clear my head. But after returning to my new apartment building, I somehow forget my apartment number. I only just moved in after all.
Shit. How could I forget something so important?
You just forget your own house. Forget your own address. I wander the cold hallways trying to locate my place. 238 or 248, which one was it? Completely lost, I decide to turn around and search in the opposite direction. As I turn, a slightly open door catches my attention. Who would leave the door open? Anyone could walk into your apartment and steal your belongings. This thought quickly scampers off as I find myself pushing the door ever so gently. It swings open slowly, revealing a room lit only by the flickering light of a television.
Hello? You left your door open. Is anyone in there?
My timid voice sounds unfamiliar to my own ears. I realize that I've rarely spoken in the last few days, save for the occasional pleasantry exchanged with the staff from a moving company. When no answer from within the room is forthcoming, I take a careful look inside. No sound comes from the television in the corner. It has been muted, but the screen has been left on for some reason. My eyes strain to peer into the near darkness. Once my eyes finally decipher the scene before me, I realize that I'll never be able to delete the vision that's plagued me for most of my life. I warned. My mother hangs from the ceiling, a rope coiled around her neck like a boa constrictor. Her mouth is agape, a half smile, half scream upon her lips. Her eyes are vacant and stained black with the filthy muck of regret. Hold on. I don't think it's anyone she knows. Either that or it's Aoi and we're not seeing the face. I think it's a random person, but it just brought the memories back. And her legs dangle helpless, unable to secure a foothold upon the chair that's fallen to the ground. The chair that I kicked out from under her while I laughed and laughed along with Yuriko. A thick clump of bile bubbles up within my throat, and it takes all of my strength to resist keeling over and vomiting. The body hanging above me, the soulless corpse peering down at me. This is not my mother. This is not... This person, this nameless woman, she's been dead for hours at least! I didn't kick the chair out from under her. Yuriko isn't here laughing alongside me. I'm here alone. The woman isn't struggling. She isn't pleading for help or forgiveness. She isn't cursing her stupid mistake. She's gone. Just gone. Her soul has departed for whatever afterlife awaits us once we leave this purgatory. She is nothing more than a hanging corpse. Nothing more than a sack of flesh and bone. The disgusting urge to throw up begins to ebb away as I stare up at the ceiling. The light of the television illuminates the corpse's face briefly, revealing skin gently kissed by the light light freckles, and eyes creased with soft wrinkles. She's older than me, perhaps by a decade, but she's by no means less beautiful than I am. Her hair is long and soft, and I get a sudden urge to brush it aside, to sweep it away from her eyes and tell her everything is going to be okay. can even understand it. I'm standing upon the bed in order to reach up to the ceiling. Oh no. No! We're possessed by Corpse Girl again! I rest one hand lightly on her shoulder. Then I go ahead and brush some of those stray locks from her eyes with my fingers. If I look past those empty eyes, those eyes that stare at me and see everything I am, if I look past them, I see a truly gorgeous woman before me. I'm utterly entranced by her. I rest my cheek against hers. Her skin still looks surprisingly warm. Perhaps she did not perish as long ago as I initially assumed. Oh god. Oh god.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. I don't know why I say those words. Maybe it's guilt. Guilt. I caused a lot of people to end up like her. Forced them to end their own lives out of fear or distress or desperation. No. That's wrong. I'm not guilty of those things. Corpse Girl is the one responsible. It's not my fault those people died. I wasn't myself. Regardless. To think that I helped Corpse Girl destroy so much beauty makes me feel ill.
What's her name?
Corpse doesn't answer.
A silent type, eh? That's okay. It's kind of cute. My name's Noriko. Are you hungry? Can I treat you to a meal?
No reply.
Shh, it's okay. Come on, I'll get you down from there. Let's get you dressed. We'll put you in something nice. It's warm outside, so how about a light dress?
Nothing. We are back. We are back. It takes some time to unloop the rope from her neck and return her to the floor safely. Oh, jeez. Some part of my subconscious knows exactly how to move her carefully, to dress her, to apply her makeup and bring out her inner beauty. Or maybe she's doing like Novella Sinclair's book. She's just dressing her up, leaving her beautiful, so that whoever finds her will find the body all beautiful. I can't recall if I've done something like this before. Have I taken a corpse out to dinner before? Did she take her to a restaurant? Like in the fucking books? I thought maybe she was recreating it at home. I can't recall if I just read about it in a book or if I've experienced a similar situation. One sec, I can't breathe. She's literally copying Kajiro's book! Hello, Crywolf Zero. The strange flower has gotten to her just a tad. Just because she's dead doesn't mean I shouldn't treat her right. It is the Yuri ending! Just because she's dead doesn't mean she's not beautiful and worthy of my love. After a bit of time, my gorgeous friend is addressed to inputs. I guess it was Noriko, the one that was into corpses the whole time. We're ready to go out for dinner. She's not very talkative, so I'll place her order and keep the conversation going. People might look at us. They might stare or even judge us. But we'll be okay. I guess Noriko did get a happy ending. She got a romance. We're two beautiful young women simply enjoying each other's company. She'll start to decay soon, like a strange flower wilting moments after being taken out of water. As for me, I think I've been decaying for a long time. I hope this nameless corpse girl can help me feel alive again. We've gone full owie and the cycle repeats. See you Thunderclouds! The VOD will be here if you want to check out the other endings. Hello, Tinkerbugger! She offered me a slight smile as I take her hand and lead her out into the building lights of the hallway. I blush. That was somehow an ending almost on par with ending C. That was almost on par with hell. Wow. What's Pro Factor? Anyway, we have more endings. We have at least one more. Did we do the bonus ending? I don't know. I think the bonus ending was included, but I'm not sure. Let's check it first. Well, I'm always eating it. Let's check the bonus ending first. Oh, Tomoe! Tomoe! I gotta read in Tomoe's voice now. God, this place is boring as hell. After all the shit I've been through this year, I simply can't believe I'm still working here. If it weren't for Shinya, I probably wouldn't bother coming in every day. But I want to patch things up with him. If I keep talking to him in the office, surely I'll crawl my way to forgiveness. Oh, they're gonna get together again, maybe! Oh, my heart! I needed this, I needed this, I needed this! Speaking of that son of a bitch, here he comes now. Look at him, he walks past my desk and doesn't even acknowledge my existence. How can he ignore me after all the time we spent together? Fucking hell. He irritates the shit out of me sometimes. Yeah, finally best girls ending. I'll just have to take matters into my own hands. If he won't talk to me, I'll just make him talk. Leave my desk and stride over to him. Get your man! My heavy footsteps aren't exactly elegant or befitting a lady, as my mother used to always say, but I don't really give a flying fuck. See you, Josh?
Hey, what's going on?
The slurred, drawling words that drip from my mouth don't come out the way I want. That always seems to be the case. Everyone treats me like some dumbass dipshit because of the way I speak. They don't understand that it's the way somebody thinks that really matters. Get it! Tell it! Preach! That's so valid, though! I can't help it if I was brought up to speak like a fucking imbecile. Blame my father, not me.
Oh. Hello, Tomoe.
Hello yourself. What's a gal gotta do to get a conversation out of you these days?
She's trying so hard, but she's so awkward.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come on. You know we don't speak like we used to.
Well, we broke up. You dumped me.
Cause she thought she was doing bad things and couldn't, like, drag you into that shit.
What exactly do you expect from me now?
Oh, please. You know I'm sorry for that. I told you 1,000 times that breaking it off with you was the stupidest thing I've ever done.
Aww. Here we go!
So come on! Get back together with me, will ya?
Tomoe.
Oh no, is he already with someone else?
Broke my heart.
Oh, this line broke my heart.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Shinya, I really love you.
Oh.
I need you.
Sweetheart. The whiplash this game is giving me right now. I'm not normally the one to get embarrassed, but letting my feelings hang in the air between us really makes me uncomfortable.
Did you hear about my father?
I wasn't expecting him to shrug off my confession with a swift change of topic. Oh, hey, Sue! So, yeah, it's from Corpse Factory. Yeah.
He's tracked down an important member of the human removal service.
Is it Tomoe?
Jeez, not this shit again. Can't you just let it all go?
can never do that.
He won't be able to get back with her because he probably knows what she did and can't forgive her.
I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I could use a hand.
Aww, but they can be friends
willing to
at
assist.
least. That's cute.
Having someone by my side with
Oh, he
insider
knows.
information
That's
is
why
rather
he can't
handy.
get back with her. He
Don't you
knows!
agree?
He knows! She was in on it! I'm kind of blindsided by this request. I know that he knows everything. It'd be stupid to pretend he hasn't figured it all out by now. He knows of my involvement with Noriko. He knows that I had a hand, however indirect, in the suicide cases that Corpse Girl painted across the city.
I'm not going to judge you for working with Noriko. If you can help me bring the greater perpetrator to justice, the head of the human removal service, then I think it may have been a good thing that you did what you did.
To keep him safe, you know?
That's so... You'd forgive me for getting involved with such stupid shit?
Aww.
Yes. I'd have no choice but to forgive you. And maybe we can even move further forward.
My heart is so happy! I know he's just saying what I want to hear. He can be manipulative in his own way. But if there's a chance I can make up for the shit I've done and win Shinya over again, then I have to go for it.
Right. Sign me up then, or whatever. I'll help out.
Aww.
Thank you, Tomoe. I'm going to interview the individual involved with the human removal service.
He must be at like a book signing or something, but he knows it's really him. He would know why she got involved. That's probably why
allowed
he's
to
taking
do
it
that?
out like less on her. Because she got involved because his boss was sexually harassing him, and she found out that Noriko killed his boss.
Of course. Father said I'm an important member of the investigation team now. I'd like you to come with me. You might be able to point out any inconsistencies in his testimony.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'll do my best.
He's like, I'll like cry. For the first time in a long while, Shinya smiles at me. That was a good ending. That was a good ending. Oh, it's not over. It's not over! Are we doing the interview?
Shit, man. I told you. I don't know.
Let's go!
Can you just leave me alone?
Let's fucking go! This guy is pathetic. Every time I open my mouth, he flinches and recoils in terror. Like he thinks I'm going to hit him or stab him. I wonder if Aoi did.
Listen here, you little shit. If you don't spill the deets, my man here will crush your fat skull into dust.
Tomoe.
Yeah, Shinya's gonna crush his skull.
Maybe you should let me do the talking from here on out.
Just a little.
Whatever.
I back off and let Shinya take my place. I talked him up, so I thought he'd be pleased, but maybe I just annoyed him.
Mr. Matsumoto.
Please, just call me June. Hey, nice try, mister. I ain't your friend. You can address me formally. Thank you very much.
He folds his arms across his chest and adopts the pouting expression of a child.
Yes. Well, as I was saying, Mr. Matsumoto, you understand why you've been brought in for questioning, yes?
Yeah, man.
He's
but,
like, I've only done a lot of crimes.
I'm totes innocent, you know?
Yeah, sure.
I don't even know nothing about the human removal service.
The voice crack.
You guys think I'm involved, but you haven't given a reason why you think that.
That's fair. Fair. So I got really hungry. I'm trying to like down my food now. Why is he being questioned in the security room? Because I didn't have the budget for another room, probably. It works, I mean. Shunya retrieves a small pocket notebook from somewhere and flips through the pages. After a moment's silence, he clears his throat.
Several witnesses, plus a security camera, placed you at the scene of a murder just 2 days ago.
Well,
Now, it's apparent you weren't the culprit. However, your activities at the time of the incident were questionable at best.
helping him.
What activities are you referring to, Detective Man?
You were cheering, and I quote, "Kill him dead. Kill him dead."
Okay. I'm sorry, Junpei, you dug your own grave here. There's no getting out of this one.
Yo, that don't sound like something I'd say.
That absolutely sounds like something you'd say.
I want my lawyer. You can't detain me here.
I can and will.
Mr.
Yeah, just a
Matsumoto,
rookie
you
mistake.
willingly came here when we contacted you. You are not under arrest.
This is ludicrous. Ludicrous, I say.
Be that as it may, I have a few
Yeah,
more
why
questions.
isn't he under arrest though? Kind of should be.
One witness declared that you followed the masked culprit after they fled the scene of the crime. Is there any truth to this claim?
Oh man, like I just needed to go the same direction.
I wasn't following
you
the
know?
criminal. I just needed to go to their house and pick up something, you know?
I've got no idea who this Harold person you keep mentioning is.
They've never mentioned the Herald. We got you, buddy. As Shinya raises an eyebrow and casts me a dark look, I just shrug.
I never mentioned the word Harold.
Exactly!
Is that the name the culprit refers to themselves as?
Oh, this is like some detective mind trick, ain't it? I have the right to remain silent. Anything I say or do, or whatever, can be like...
Junpei falling apart. I've had enough of this creep's inane ramblings.
Listen up.
She's gonna get him. I slammed my fist against the table and sent Junpei rolling back in his seat. He nearly falls off the chair but manages to regain his balance.
You've got two options here. Number one, tell us the identity of that killer. The person you called the Herald.
What's the other option?
The other option is fucking die.
Number two, tell us who is really in charge of the human removal service.
Tomoe is great at bad cop. I love it. He's crying. His sweaty and pulsating forehead is glowing red.
I can't betray the identity of the Herald. I just can't.
That was such creepy voice acting. Junpei's about to fucking lose it.
But the guy behind all of this?
He's like, oh, I came up with someone I hate. I can talk about that one.
I say fuck him. I'll sell him out if it means you'll pardon my involvement.
I don't know what caused this sudden change of attitude, but Shinya gives me a grateful nod, and it feels good to have been helpful.
Please, Mr. Matsumoto, please give us a name.
Okay. Look, you gotta know this. I don't have all the deets, okay? I'm not as important as y'all think I am. But the guy running this whole thing, he's got an army of masked killers. An army of damaged chicks all going around, killing and calling themselves the Herald.
And the name of this ringleader?
Like I said, I don't know everything. I don't got his full name.
But I know his name is Harold. I watch him say that.
I only know him
Oh, okay.
as N. Sinclair.
Okay. It's at least something. And Sinclair. A foreign name? Although the first name could be Japanese, I suppose. Shinya is jotting the name down and confirming the correct spelling with Junpei. I think we were supposed to figure that out early on because Kojiro said he spoke French. I find myself lost in thought far detached from this moment. For some strange reason, Noriko's face pops into my mind. I have a fuzzy recollection of a conversation with her, but any attempt to clarify the thought in my mind is useless.
Shinya, is the name familiar to you?
Yes.
Amazing! Shinya always surprises me.
So who is it?
Noriko Kurosawa once told me about a book she was reading. Now, please understand, I don't share the same taste in fiction as her, so...
Yeah, I get it. Get to the point.
I would hope you don't.
She used to read the most macabre, horrific stories. And she told me about one book in
I
particular.
kind of wish those stories
book
were real
about a
now,
man
because now I
obsessed
would
with
read
corpses.
them.
Obsessed with corpses, huh? Jeez, don't that sound familiar? Wait, what am I saying? That does sound familiar. She told me about that book, too. Flower. Something about a flower.
Yes.
Strange Flower.
Strange Flower. A book by Nobel Sinclair.
Nobel Sinclair? N. Sinclair himself.
Jeez. You reckon that's the guy behind the human removal service?
Got him.
I don't know, but it's a lead. A man obsessed with the dead. Truly
He
despicable.
just created it to make more dead. That's one way to put it. I've done my time with sickos like that. Had enough of it and put it all behind me.
Yo! Detective man. Can I, go now?
Absolutely not.
You lied to him. He lied! Shinya turns away from Junpei and beckons for one of the armed police officers standing guard at the room's entrance. The officer walks over and awaits Shinya's command.
Arrest this man.
Damn! Now he's arrested!
Yo, that's whack! What are you doing?
The police officer cuffs Junpei and yanks him out of his chair.
Damn. Shinya, that was cold.
Even Tomoe is like, bro.
It had to be done.
There's no justice in lying, Shinya. Junpei Matsumoto is dragged away, kicking and screaming. Silence falls upon the room after the door closes in the police officer's wake.
So, what now, Detective Man?
Shinya scratches his chin as though wondering why I would call him that, but he doesn't voice his discontent.
Our next step is to track down the author, Nobel Sinclair. Maybe he's our culprit, maybe not. Either way, we won't know until we talk to him.
Right on.
Get all agreements in writing, yeah. The agreement
What
itself
about-
would be incriminating, though. Shinya interrupts me with a sudden soft kiss on the lips. Yeah! Let's go! I close my eyes and lean into him, letting his warmth envelop me.
Shinya.
Oh! We finally get a good ending!
I couldn't have done this without you, Tomoe.
Oh! So cute!
And I wouldn't be the man I am today had it not been for you.
Aww.
So, thank you.
Does this mean you want to be with me again?
Yes.
My heart swells with this confirmation. I've never been so happy!
Shinya, of course!
Kisses me again, and the fear I had of losing him instantly washes away. I won't fuck it up this time. No, I won't fuck it up this time. I'll keep him close to me and protect him forever. I reluctantly break away from his embrace and hold his chin delicately in my fingers.
Let's go find this Nobel Sinclair fucker.
I totally laughed. Sorry, coughed. I'm sorry. Ugh. I can't wait until my allergies are slightly less when the mold is gone. This has been really irritating. I always have a bit of a cough from them, but it's been so bad. It's so embarrassing.
Yes.
She is
Find him,
perfect. I love
bring him to
Tomoe.
justice.
And then it goes on to the part about Kojiro. I got an achievement for that. Love Unburned. Let's see, there was one other ending. I think the epilogue is the one we already did with Kojiro, right? Because it said epilogue at that time, so we don't have to do the epilogue. I'll check again at the end just to be safe, but the true ending we haven't done. I guess that means hell wasn't the real ending. It's just one that you get. I'm glad we got it though. Hot damn. Let's see. See the true ending. So this is what really happened. Three months later. Yeah, hell kind of screams, is this a bad ending? I like how every one of these endings works though. It works with Kojiro's epilogue, every single one. Sometimes on dark and overcast days, I can feel the cold bite of steel inside my gut. It's a phantom sensation that flickers and dissipates within moments. My doctor says it's nothing to be concerned about, but that doesn't prevent me from pulling my clothes aside to examine the skin underneath. The sight of the scar does little to comfort me. I don't think I should have survived this injury. I don't think I should have walked away after regaining consciousness. But somehow, I survived that encounter with Aoi. In the darkest recesses of my memory, I can vaguely recall the warmth of strong arms carrying me from the factory, carrying me to safety. I wonder if it was Kojiro, like legit. We don't know arms, never mind. Somebody saved me on that fateful day, but I don't know who. Regardless, I owe them my life. My new life. A life that is actually worth something. A life that doesn't consist of skulking in the shadows and pretending to be a beautiful corpse. I wonder if Oshinya any stronger than he looks. Or the detective, maybe. I look down at the empty plate before me and smile. I'm still not accustomed to the sight of a finished meal, but I'm slowly learning to love it. I'm so proud of Noriko! My stomach feels full. Truly full, not just full enough like I used to force myself to believe. That's why I'm thinking it could be Junpei. Junpei knew where the factory was, and he had 2 strong arms. Maybe he wanted Aoi to believe she killed her, but he didn't want Aoi to actually kill her. But I mean, I don't think he's averse to death, so that would make sense. I've put on 4 pounds recently. 4 good, healthy pounds. My cheeks glow with vitality, and my skin is no longer the sickly color of ghastly flesh. The waiters at this restaurant are probably getting sick of seeing me in here every other day, but I don't mind. I eat well here, and I've learned to cook at home, too. Noriko is truly living the best life right now. Tomoe, of all people, taught me how to prepare dinner. Ah, she's such a good friend. I like that. Hold on. I like that this is the true ending. So it seems like Noriko actually had a happy ending. I kind of, in my head, I want hell to be the true ending, though. In my head, hell is the true ending. Tomoe, of all people, taught me how to prepare dinner. I never expected to study the culinary arts under someone like her. But she has a knack for bringing out the flavor in food. She says she picked up a few things from years of caring for her kids' siblings. I'm learning a lot from her. I push my plate to the side and take a sip of water. Time to pay the bill and get going. There are things to do tonight, after all. Hell is my favorite too, I think. Tomoe's is my second favorite. Months have passed since the last time I set foot on these cursed grounds. The wafting stench of decay invades my nostrils and threatens to make me spill the contents of my stomach on the asphalt. It's a stench that I was once completely accustomed to. Now it's a sickening reminder of the person I used to be not so long ago. I didn't want to come here tonight. I didn't want to come here, ever. Yet, here I am. Call it a hunch, or a premonition, or just a bad feeling, but some part of my mind urged me to visit this place after receiving a strange text message this morning. Hold on. I'm just gonna go make a note in the Final Fantasy stream and pin tweet that I'm gonna be late. Because I'm definitely gonna be late. I need time to cook. 1 second. Definitely delayed. Corpse Factory is not done yet. Even though it is. It is, but it's not done. It's done, but it's not done. You guys know what I mean. So what happens regardless because it's the bonus? I like to think that too. That it's the canon ending that happens no matter what. Alright, here we go. Okay. A text message that seemed both alien and familiar at the same time. A solitary word decorated the contents of the message. Goodbye. But what drew my attention the most was the image attachment. A photo of a young woman. A young woman bent over backwards, her face obscured by matted hair and blood, and her chest exploding open from the inside. Was it a photo of herself? The young woman in the photo was... I called it! Was me. It was an image of my own corpse. The craftsmanship was excellent. The cadaver used to replicate my body looked just like me. The first assumption was that the Human Removal Service sent this photo to me. But upon a moment of deliberation, that didn't seem to be the case. The Human Removal Service's activity has declined rapidly as of late. The number of murders or suicides, depending on how you look at it, across Tokyo have decelerated so quickly that it's almost as if the Human Removal Service never existed at all. Besides, I wonder if it is Aoi. Like legit, I wonder if they killed Aoi while Aoi was looking like her. Besides, that organization had a particular trademark when sending out doctored corpse photos. They would include instructions with the message. Instructions for the victim to follow, usually involving the murder of another victim. The message I received simply said goodbye. My corpse photo feels personal. It's typical of the work I used to perform. It's almost as if somebody took over the identity of Corpse Girl, the role that I once filled. Ellie. But that's crazy, isn't it? I take a deep breath and stride towards the factory entrance. I almost choke as I breathe in the thick air. The stench of death hangs like smoke inside the factory. This place looks like it did when I was last there. The notable exceptions are the fresh cadavers displayed here and there upon the warehouse racks. Somebody is living here. Somebody is continuing Corpse Girl's work. How did they get the bodies? I guess Kojiro might be assisting again. Because Kojiro went up to Aoi, so he must be assisting. Somebody thought it would be wise to target me as a victim. Me, Noriko Kurosawa. Somebody made a fatal mistake. Animalistic instinct rises within me as my legs move with purpose. My feet claw at the damaged concrete ground with every step. I'll kill the new Corpse Girl. I'll kill her and bury her! Enough is enough. I'll end the cycle of death that I started so long ago. You know, at least her motives are good.
Hello? Who are you?
Oh, here we go. A meek voice slinks through the darkness, tugging aside the veil of silence ever so slightly. Ever so gently. I concentrate hard in order to identify the direction it came from. If I'm taken off guard even for a second, it may be my end. My left. The voice came from my left. I spin on one heel and immediately feel bile rise in my throat.
May I help you with something?
I was wondering if Noriko would get to see Noriko.
What the fuck is this?
Told ya.
My name is Noriko. Noriko Kurosawa. It's nice to meet you.
It's almost like looking in a mirror, huh? Oh god, hold on my throat. Blech.
What's your name?
Noriko's like, I don't even know what to say to you, bitch.
Aoi? Is that you?
No, who's Aoi? I feel like I'm looking into a twisted mirror. The girl before me is not me, and yet...
Are you here to buy a corpse? I have plenty on display. You can browse as much as you like.
Selling? A corpse girl never used to sell corpses, you know?
But that one on the end of the rack is reserved. Sorry.
What the fuck? Is she selling bodies that the human removal service bring in? She runs her grimy hand through her unwashed hair and scratches her scalp violently. A fleck of spittle drips from her lower lip as her eyes glaze over. Sounds like Noriko about a year ago. This is Aoi Sato. Despite the hair and the makeup and the clothes, my old clothes, her voice is the same as I remember.
Aoi, knock it off. You're scaring me. Who is Aoi?
This is when she found out Aoi was nuts.
Is that your name? Well, it's nice to meet you, Aoi. My name is Noriko.
A moment of clarity brings immediate understanding. Just like I was torn between my own identity and that of Corpse Girls, Aoi has become... me. But her transformation hasn't been kind to her. Any recognition of her previous self has vanished. She doesn't even know her real name. After everything I've been through, I should be more forgiving to someone struggling with their identity, but I'm a stabber. Probably gonna stab her. I should be understanding and sympathetic. Aoi. Noriko gasps for air as my fingers clench her throat. This is very reminiscent of something that happened a while ago. I ram my knee into her stomach and smash her into the warehouse racking, causing several stiff cadavers to crash to the ground around us. Oh god, it is buffering again! Hold on. Hold on. Is it back? It's kind of closer to stable now. Is it working? Is it working? Okay, we'll keep going then. We'll keep going then.
Stop!
It was literally a mirror image. Damn. Is it still buffering? It's not YouTube's fault, it's mine. Hold on, I can turn the bitrate down even more. It'll get it to stop buffering, but the quality is about to take a dip. Like, I'm talking, it's about to look like dog shit. It should be more stable now. It should be more stable, but it's gonna look like dog shit. Hold on. I cut the quality by an entire 30%. Wait, now my internet got worse! What the fuck?! Okay, now it's staying above... It's staying mostly above that range. Is it okay now? Do I have to turn the quality even worse? Is it okay now, or do I have to dip the quality even more? I might not be able to stream Final Fantasy if this keeps up. This has been a really consistent issue. I'm really really worried. I'm getting really worried. This never used to happen. I'm putting it down even more. I'm putting it down even more. Hold on. I put it down. I can't see it possibly being bad at this one. It's not YouTube, it is my internet. I'm looking in OBS and it's saying my connection is bad. Like, it's saying my upload is not good. I have one idea what it might be. I might uninstall something for Final Fantasy and see if it's better. I have one guess because it caused an issue once before. So I'll see. I'm sorry, but the quality's a lot worse now. It's the only way I can keep the stream alive. Aoi has lost herself. She's discarded all remnants of who she once was. I'm fine with that. I can almost relate to it. But I am Noriko Kurosawa. I have reclaimed my true self and I won't let her become me. I am Noriko Kurosawa! And this bitch that stabbed me and left me for dead will not take my life away from me! Die! Die! That is some acting. I press Aoi against the steel racks and feel something within her frail body either bend or break. Her dull, tired eyes begin to droop, and the hands scratching at my wrist suddenly give up the fight. I realize I'm panting heavily as I clutch her neck. Her own ragged breathing synchronizes with mine, and it's almost as though we are one person. Not the way we once thought we'd become one with Aoi, but it is what it is. No. She is not me! You are not me! I am. I scream and feel my fingernails puncture her skin. Ew! I dug her nails inside her neck! Nasty! My fingers pierce her neck with a drill into her flesh, stopping only when they clasp tightly around her spinal column. That's so nasty! All the strength I can pull away, pull from within me, I twist my arm and throw Aoi to the blood-spattered concrete. She hits the ground unceremoniously, her lightweight body barely making a sound, as her vacant, dead eyes stare up at the cracked ceiling. See, I didn't make the mistake of leaving her alive. Whoa. We're burying her with Corpse Girl! I never imagined I'd have to dig up this grave for a second time. When I buried Corpse Girl in the gardens below our former apartment, I didn't predict I'd have to see her again so soon. How did no one notice this? How did no one notice this? But here she is, still rotten in misery. I thought her burial was going to be the end of it all. A symbolic gesture to help me leave behind the person I had become. It was a way to reclaim my former self and bury the past. Corpse Girl doesn't say anything when she sees me lift the dirt from her resting place. She doesn't give any indication that she even notices my presence. Fine, be that way. I couldn't care less.
I've brought a friend for you. Someone to keep you company.
Hot damn. What was that thud? I did not like that thud. Yeah, where's the witnesses? You think there'd be at least one. Maybe the fence prevents anyone from seeing. Hello, Vince. With a great deal of effort, I hauled the body of Aoi into the narrow pit and let it collapse beside Corpse Girl. The girl in my old clothes seems to cuddle up to her new companion. Don't they suit each other? It's almost fitting that the person who would become me should rest eternally beside the person tried to become. I think I can rest easy knowing that they're both in the ground. I think nothing further can prevent me from being Noriko.
Suppose I should say a few words.
The absolute nightmare fuel. Owie, to be fair, had to
My
come.
best friend, Aoi. And I'm sorry I couldn't save you. I'm
Nothing could
sorry
save her at
I
that
only
point.
ever wanted to save myself. I hope that you at least found some happiness by becoming me. Goodbye.
I wonder honestly if Aoi took a picture of the body herself, or if someone did that on purpose to try to get her to kill Aoi. They wanted to put Aoi out of her misery. I clutched the small shovel in my hands and began to fill in the makeshift grave. Dirt and rocks pile into the pit slowly. I mistake the faint howl of the wind as a final moan from the girl I once knew as Aoi. Now we're in the room! Covered in dirt and grime and blood and muck and God knows what else, I collapse onto the floor in my new apartment. I'm very fortunate I managed to find this place. Someone moved out in a hurry and I was able to move right in with just the first month's rent paid up front. You missed a lot, sis Rest. You might want to catch up on the VOD. Don't know if I'll be able to afford next month's payment, but I'll face that challenge when it arrives. I wonder if it was Kojiro too. It really might have been. For now, everything is finally over. I should shower or bathe, or at least scrub the filth from my skin. But I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. This is the price of being Noriko Kurosawa. The stream quality is not back to normal though. Like, no matter what you're seeing, I'm not streaming at the normal quality. Might let you view it in normal quality, but it's gonna still be a lot lower than usual. I usually stream at like 6,000 because that's what I need for Final Fantasy to not be blurry. But right now I'm streaming on 1,500, which makes me really worried that the compression for Final Fantasy might just not be usable. We'll see. I roll over onto my side and grab my phone, slowly bringing it to my eye level. Yeah, visual novels don't need a high bitrate. So if the Final Fantasy stream ends up being really bad, we might have to choose something else while live and pivot a little bit. An involuntary frown masks my dirt-encrusted face when I notice the icon for one missed call on my screen. An unknown number. A short message tells me that the caller left a voicemail. I'm not on Wi-Fi, Joey! Not on Wi-Fi. My PC doesn't even have Wi-Fi plugged in. It's my same Ethernet cable I always use. But for some reason, it's not even that it's an unstable connection. It's the bit rate that it's giving me is so much lower than usual, and I don't know why. I don't know who would have called me at such a late hour. It's well past midnight after all. I close my eyes and let the voicemail play.
Hey.
I delayed the other stream, don't worry. I wanted to finish this game. I told everyone even before I started the streams that my priority was finishing this today. Anyway, Kojiro's back!
Bit late. Sauce.
Right when we finally thought we got rid of our past. Holy shit.
We should talk.
No, we shouldn't. No, we shouldn't. No, we shouldn't. I don't think we should talk. I don't think we should talk. I don't think we should talk. Oh, it just ends there. It's not a RAM issue. I would have had it a long time ago if it was a RAM issue. It's something new. Whatever it is new. I've never had this issue before. That cliffhanger was terrible. In terms of I loved it without pain. I don't think there'll be a sequel though. In my opinion, they left some stuff open-ended, but it's kind of the way I like thrillers to be open-ended. It was left open-ended in a way that was very satisfying. I don't want a sequel, personally. If there is a sequel, I'll trust that the team is capable after how amazing they did with this game, but I don't want a sequel. I'm very satisfied. That was like an incredibly satisfying ending. And we unlocked every CG! We unlocked everything! Oh god, I didn't even remember. Some of these have been so long ago. So long ago. Our first victim on a phone, first body bag, and then her on the ground. The beginning was a lot more CG heavy to get people into it. I am really gonna miss this game. I'm glad we get the hell ending first too. That one was just wild. That was such a good ending. Oh yeah, the bitch fight, I love that. Oh yeah, horny times. Do you know when we orgasmed on the floor after killing someone? That was great. That was great. I think no, there's not more than one version of that. That was great. And then we were on the toilet afterwards, and I'm pretty sure we orgasmed again. That was great. Yeah, good times. You know, just some good times. I don't actually remember this. This must be when I had a fight with Aoi. When I got a little crazy for the first time. When I was naked in bed, well, not naked, have a shirt. That's kind of boyfriend shirt type shirt though. Having some chill talks with Tomoe. Some tea time. I know I have my stream soon. I just want to look at the stuff because I probably won't open the game again on stream. And then we have my alone tea time when I went nuts and screamed in a mall. You know, that one we don't want to remember. That was fucking messed up. I hate that fucking lady. That was the one death I don't regret in the entire game. And then shower time. And then we have Kojiro looking down on us for the first time. The first time there was a mass murder. When we go to the train station and there's tons of dead people everywhere. That was good times. I think that's around the point where the stream started to go downhill really fast in terms of crazy level. Up until this game was kind of normal. Despite everything to do with murder, the game was like kind of normal until we got to this point. And then it just spiraled really fast. I actually sent more for Noriko after the game. She kind of almost redeemed herself, kind of-ish. Our first truck adventure. Looks like we hit someone with the front of it almost. I think it's rust, but the genie absolutely grew a spine. He always had one. The thing is, he always had very strong convictions. The problem was life was just not kind to him. Oh, this is when we orgasmed second time on the floor. Okay, yeah. So hard that our eyes closed. That was the second one. I forgot about that. I thought they were just part of the same CG, but I guess not. And that was when our sister died at a party. And that was, you know, when we were naked in the truck and we asked Kojiro. We didn't, I guess. That was my headcanon. When in my headcanon we asked Kojiro to come cuddle in a body bag. That was great. Konoriko's mom is alive, actually. Unless Kojiro or Aoi killed her, which I don't doubt. This may have been Aoi or may not have been Aoi, because Aoi never showed any signs of being stabbed, so it could have been someone else. But it was definitely a herald either way, and Aoi was involved either way. And that was the fake Junpei when we killed them. Yeah, Aoi went full irredeemable. This was Kojiro dragging his girlfriend's dead body home. This was his dead body when we first found out she was hung up in a closet. And there's the alt version. And this was fun. This was probably the most shocking scene in the game to me, I think. This scene, like the sound effects that they put in, this one really surprised me. That he just, without even a question, just cut off his own arm. I was like, okay. Yeah, this man suffered for his art. It's fine. And then we have the burial in the garden. And then the two of them together. Damn. I couldn't see Aoi added because of the text box. And then we have mom and daughter. Beautiful. Yeah, I did not feel bad for Aoi's end. The hell one, I felt entertained, if anything. This was cool. This game was really fun. I will miss it. Oh man, this was such a good epilogue. Damn. Let's take a look. Here's the credits, so we can know who made the beautiful game. It's by River Crew Studio. Cast Noriko. Oh wait. Oh, and Fuyumi Amano. Okay, so she did both voices. Was Erika Harlancer. Kojiro was Alex Lee. Aoi was Brianna Knickerbocker, Tomoe was Faye Mata, Shinya was Sean Chiplock, Junpei was Kaiji Tang, Emmy was... Oh! I didn't know that Emmy was an heiress! I'm a big fan of an heiress, it's so cool! Momo and Yuriko were Lizzie Freeman, Detective Fujikawa was Junya, and Kotomi Ida, Manami Sachiko, and Asuna Kurosawa were Amy Smith. Kenji Oga was Alex Shea, who also was the composer who did all the music for the game, by the way, who did an amazing job. What another game? This team actually made some Learn Japanese games. And they actually have another visual novel. I think it's like a dark murder magical girl game. I'm kind of tempted to play it after this, actually. I'm really looking forward to more games by this team. This one just was amazing. If they have another Kickstarter, I'm gonna fund it myself. I regret not funding this one. I almost did. I regret not joining in on the Kickstarter. I think I meant to and then forgot last minute. Character and illustration was by Kyo. Background illustration, Kazuhiro Hori. Soundtrack, Alex Shea. Hello, Joseph. Yeah, Soundtrack Fukushima. Yeah! Theme song, Strange Flower Credits, was composed by Alex Shea. Lyrics were by Emmy Evans. TGM, thank you for the sample. Congrats on finishing Corpse Factory. Thank you! Thank you guys for joining for it. And piano was by Rob Kovacs. Cello was Mason Lieberman. There's a lot of credits. I'm gonna stop reading it. Oh, the rest is Kickstarter backers. I don't care. Thank you for the backers, but I don't care. Cello was Mason Lieberman. Mixing engineer was Masahiro Aoki. Score engraving assistants Thomas Bisson. Lead developer and story was by Zach Ford. Zach, you are... Zach? Your head is messed up, but thank you for blessing us with this. Thank you so much. Oh my god, hold on. Have my alerts been muted the whole time? Thank you so much! Thanks for the gifted memberships. I really appreciate it. Oh, they're there. And make sure that you thank Lyra. And thank you so much for enabling Joey and Nostromo and J Smile and Ramses and Tiffany Westwood. Thank you. And the Crow Factory illustration. Wait, I need to see what that is. And additional resources, sound effects used for fuse time and what is Crow Factory? Ka! Nori Crow Kurosawa. I've always liked the shape of my wings, Ka! I can be critical about other parts of my body, but I'll never complain about my wings, Ka! With or without feathers, I think they look great, Ka! Mother used to tell me I inherited her wings and my big sister inherited father's wings. Yeah, this is the best ending. To be honest, I don't see any of Father's feathers in myself or my sister's, but I do agree that my wings are exact replicas of my mother's. Mother's doesn't fly too well anymore, and that might be something I have to also worry about in the future. But for now, my wings are perfect, and I couldn't be happier with them. Today's morning ritual is the same as any other workday. I'm a slave to the shiny things. And I'm not proud of it, I wonder if the bodies in this one are like chicken wings. I'm gonna keep going for now in case it's really short, but if it starts to get long, I'll end it. And you guys will have to play Crow Factory for yourself. Call me a car parade sellout, but I... Call me a car parade sellout, but I can't survive without the shiny things. That's just the cost of being me, Nori Crow Kurosawa Ka. My alarm goes off at 6 a.m. The early bird catches the worm after all. Ka. It's just the full game, but with birds. Is it actually the whole game? I skip breakfast because I don't want to get my beak dirty by digging in the dirt. I'm out of my crib nest by 5:45 a.m. I'm gonna skip ahead just to see if it shows other characters. Chromore! Looks like you've been sleeping in a tree. It suits you, squeak! I'm gonna see if there's other characters it shows. Kojiro! It does skip some stuff. We sped right ahead to the Kojiro. Okay. Krojiro. I'm tempted. Next visual novel stream, I'm really tempted to play the Crow version, but also I think I'm gonna leave that. You guys will have to play it for yourself. I think I'm gonna leave it so you guys have to do this yourself if you wanna. I do wanna skip ahead and see if it shows a few others though. Oh, that's it. It was just short. Okay. I'm not gonna read it because I do have Final Fantasy and I gotta fix my internet situation if I can, but it's very short. So you can go play through it yourself if you want. I definitely will at some point. Holy shit. That was really fun. This is probably one of my favorite visual novels of all time, like legit, serious. I want to finish Cupid Parasite next because we never got to the end. And then after that, I'll probably... I don't know yet. We'll see. After that, we'll see. Yeah. I am going to try to figure out what was going on, and I'll raid my own waiting room, so don't worry. I'm not gonna put on my slideshow or anything. Actually, yeah, I will, because the game keeps muting when I minimize it anyway. I'm gonna speed raid myself, okay? Okay, we're gonna raid my waiting room and I'll be back ASAP. Not right now. It says I'm gonna start right now. That's a lie. Discord! Sorry, I need to like clear my allergies out too. Twitter, Discord, music, Playasia, Twitch. Go follow. Thank you guys so much for joining this game. I'm really happy that you guys got to experience the whole thing with me. It makes me really happy. It's always been a joy of mine to play visual novels, so I'm really happy that I got to finish this one with you guys. It's been a really long journey. We started it last October. So I'm glad we got to finish it. It was quite the ride. It was quite the ride. I hope you guys enjoyed it even half as much as I did, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, 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 bye.